Completely random.
I mean, you can get a scuffed group thing by pressing O and then drag it from the group one out onto the frame interface, but it looks pretty shit.
What add-on are you using?
Default.
Default.
Yeah, I'm struggling to find default to get it to go by group.
Hey, it's not there.
I
can
don't think
find
it exists.
There might be a command or something, but
It existed like 2 days ago. or yesterday.
It's a different version of the game.
Yeah, I know, it's retarded.
No, what happened to the Warlock?
We might be bringing the other one. Give us 1 sec.
Okay, all right.
We got like 2 that are both around, so.
Yep.
I don't mind sitting if you want to get a Warlock instead.
They'll be in channel anyway, so they're happy to watch on at this stage and sub in if anyone has to drop.
Yeah. Toz, are you streaming? Just a reminder.
Yeah, yeah, I
some
streamed
people
the
have
10 man
requested.
as well. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
oh, does anyone have any extra flares?
No.
Zert's got a bunch on him, color coded for your use.
Perfect. You got any red flares?
Nah, green, purple, white.
Yep.
I thank God with low and white flares.
I actually am low on white flares. Thank you.
How could you be running low on white ones?
Because I didn't top up my DK before I X-Hurt him. I topped up all my other characters. I'm a noob.
I'm pretty sure there's 20,000 in the guild bank.
There's like one whole tab just of white flares.
And I top up every week. Alright, just so everyone knows that I've never done this raid before. We did a quick little 10-man, but as you know, 10-man's nothing compared to 25. We are going to definitely wipe on a few bosses here, so don't be too disappointed or something with wipes. We're just going to look to price off, wipe, improve, and get through it. We should be able to get through at least all the bosses, or if not all of them, just get up to the last boss and maybe struggle a bit on that.
So I think 3 people still in Dalaran. Superbean is AFK.
Alright, so this first boss is a 3-phase fight. First phase is relatively simple. Just sort of going to be a take and spank. There's going to be 4 sort of snowbinder adds. They're going to get thrown onto a random player. And if they get thrown onto you, just run into melee and we cleave them down. Please prio focus the adds down. No matter what, you always get 4 adds, and the time between like bosses is short, so you may as well just kill the adds so you can have a nice easy transition. Second phase is when it's basically the only hard phase of the fight. And first thing, it is imperative to spread out around the room. You need to make sure you're away range 10 from everyone else, because if you're not, when the poison debuff goes out, it'll target a random player, and if you're within range 10, it'll just stack on multiple players, and we don't want that. In that phase, you can have 2 adds spawn. 1 on the left, 1 on the right. Zert will get you taking the 1 on the left. Try that, and we'll get Toz on the 1 on the right. Everyone is going to DPS the 1 that spawns on the left, which will be the green one. It's just going to be big stationary snake. A random player in the raid is going to get the poison debuff. And when you do that, you need to run to the tank, which will be on the white flare. If the tank gets it, who is tanking the 1 on the left, Toz will just come over to you so you can drop your stack. If you don't do this, basically you get slower and slower and slower until you get stunned for 30 seconds. So you want to drop that stack. And then last phase, you just big kind of mammoth guy comes out. We'll just tank him against the wall. He's just going to target halfway through. He's just going to target a random player. He'll just sort of jump back and then run towards the wall in that direction. If it hits anyone, he gets a big buff, and he'll just basically kill the tank. So make sure you move away from him when he does that. When he hits the wall, he's going to be stunned and he takes increased damage. So this fight is actually probably one of the harder ones in here, so don't be too disappointed if we wipe 3 or 4 times in this phase 2. And it just about plays sort of understanding where they're going to stand, find their own position, and then we'll start nailing down our different cooldowns as we go through. Right, does anyone have anything to add?
Phoenix, drop a table, you useless cunt.
It's alright, you'll probably be dead anyway, Phoenix. You can eat your pizza then.
It's cold.
So reminder, first phase, tank and spank, little fires will spawn, get out the fires. If you get an ad thrown at you,
Oh
just
my
run in
God,
immediately
I
for
have no
cleave,
candles.
focus the ads. Second phase, we're going to target green flare mob. If you get the poison, run over to the tank, and he will drop your stacks off.
Yeah.
And make sure you're spread out for that phase. Halfway through, the snakes will tunnel down. They'll come up in a random place, so just readjust when that happens. We will lost phase 2 just so we can get through it a bit easier.
Are we just gonna go without being for the time being? I think it's 10 more minutes, someone said.
Or 10 more minutes. Is anyone in here that we can get in now for the first few attempts? 10 minutes?
Do you want to get that warlock in just for first attempt or two?
So we have 25.
Zert?
Yeah, let me double check.
Just grab my pen, Jimmy, back in a sec.
So range now, if you just want to start moving up and basically sort of find your own position where you want to stand. Stand that, find your range 10 and claim your position so you sort of know where you're going to stand in the fight as well.
Anyone else's minimap go really green on certain spots of the map?
Yep.
Also, don't stand too close to the door when the boss spawns. He will melee you. Don't ask me how I found it out.
How did you tell me?
So first boss is going to be sort of like the purple flare guys, so you don't have to be too close. And you can spread all around the room as well, so you don't have to sort of stand in the middle. You can go all the way to the edges of the walls. When the snakes do come up, they do a frontal breath as well, so if you're all, say, on the right side, and Toz will be taking his ad that moves over there, just be aware you're not in front of it. I'll soulstone our tanks for sure. And then whoever, probably healers.
Our warlock looks to have gone AFK as well.
Okay. Do we just want to go then?
Yeah, I think we just
leave
go
the fight?
then.
We
Do
think we
some
should
pulls.
just go, like,
Yep,
do
alright.
a pull or two.
Ready check
yeah.
and we'll go. Do a roll check as well. Retail shit if you're in the wrong spec.
Just sated won't reset with each wipe.
Same with soul
Fire.
stones and whatnot. So
Yeah.
Just if we're gonna wipe, make sure everyone dies. That might be a thing where if one person stays alive, it doesn't reset. I don't know.
I think everyone's ready, except for the FK guy, so we're good to go.
Yeah.
Alright. Who wants to go talk? One of the range of the back. Let's do a pull.
I can do it.
You pre-pot a little bit into the fight as well, so you're not right on this time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bloody.
Welcome,
Yeah,
champion.
sorry, it's coming errors.
You have heard the call of the Argent Crusade, and you have boldly answered. It is here, in the Crusaders' Colosseum, that you will face your
I don't have any
greatest
DBM timers
challenges.
for some reason.
Mine
Those
just
of
disappeared
you
too.
who survive the rigors of the Colosseum will join the Argent Crusade. on its march to Ice-Crowned Citadel. 3, 2, 1. Fight!
Oh.
Welcome, champion. You have heard the call of the Argent Crusade, and you have boldly answered. It is here, in the Crusaders' Colosseum, that you will face your greatest challenges. Those of you who survive the rigors of the Colosseum will join the Argent Crusade. On its march to Ice-Crowned Citadel.
think if you pre-pot like as the boss
Okay, here they
stops
go.
moving. Oh yeah, cool.
So I think you've got to pre-pot about 5 seconds on this DBM time. It's a bit off.
No, I
let's
think the
just-
combat is actual combat fighting, not when you get into combat. Because I was
So
looking
we're in
at
combat
the,
now. Okay,
when the doors open.
I'll test it.
Yeah.
I'm in
Oh, no,
combat
why
now.
not?
Yeah, if you pre-pot now, it's too
We're
late.
in combat at like 8-9 seconds. Right, don't stand under him. Good. Right. Pop boss. Pop your 2 minutes here. Remember, when you get the ads, run into melee and switch to the ads, everyone. Fire will spawn, run out of the fire.
No.
You want a tank swap, or we'll just try with CDs and buff and stuff?
Up to you.
We also want to save us for P2 generally.
Yeah, I'll just be ready
First
for
dancing
spawn if
coming
you
up.
need it.
Yeah, we
Just
don't
say
want to
we
lost
go-
now, whoever did that. Get into
We'll-
melee.
We'll just
Yeah, it
try.
stuns you. Everyone switch to the ad. Everyone switch to the ad.
We'll just reset stacks. Like this guy's melted. We'll be fine. We can just one tank.
I think you can disarm and do less damage.
I'd switch to the ads. Full aggro. Or corner.
No, that was actually my bop cancel because we're on 300 ping. It's not instant.
Okay, right. Switch to the ads if they do. Right, we have to kill 4 ads, so get into the melee. Sucks to be you, Spurg, but get into melee, please. So we can leave the boss. Right, kill the boss. We're going to get one more ad as well.
Kate's
Res him
up.
up as well, please.
Yeah, he's got 3 stacks.
Yeah.
Kill the ad.
Yeah, I got 4 stacks. I'm gonna have to get bombed for the next 40
No,
seconds.
boss is dead.
No, it doesn't drop. They just stay on me.
Right, kill the
Oh, you've got
snowball.
4 barons. Yeah.
Yeah, I bubbled stacks earlier, so I just need to get bombed with heals for 30
Yeah,
So
seconds.
tanks on. Yeah, just
When he starts
might even paint
tanking,
something.
maybe bubble
So
stack.
everyone on the
He's already been paint
Something left
green
one.
sayer, spread out, guys. This is very imperative. You spread out. Melee just nice tight stack.
Yeah, Mala maybe bubble
And we're
stack.
hitting acid.
Yeah,
more,
great.
okay. So this is when we would want to lust.
Fire on
Right,
me.
so someone's going to get the poison debuff. Run to the tank.
Heaps
Run to
of
the
people
tank.
do.
Run to the tank.
Yeah.
Run to the tank. Run to the tank. The other tank, the one on the right
The other
side. Run on
tank,
the right
yeah.
side. Run on the right side. Okay.
You want to spread out. That's why we want to spread out because it'll
Yep.
chain the shit.
Now run back into your position after you've done that.
Mr. Druid, I'll get
Right,
you.
melee,
off
run to the
next
tank,
time.
run to the tank. Whoever got the toxin, drop your stacks, and then run back in position. That's all there is to this fight. You get toxin, you run to the tank. Oh, Mark does, sorry.
Yeah, I got it done.
Run to circle. Run to circle if you get the poison. Right,
so
they've
it'll
disappeared.
change now. The people with the burning bile that you need to run to when they switch, when they go underground.
Okay,
Yeah.
So still on the same one, please. Is it? Still on acid mall?
Yeah.
I'm taking acid more now, right? Because it moves.
So you will get the paralytic poison now.
yeah,
Yep, so
I've got
yeah,
poison.
if you get the fire buff, you run to the tank. So if you get the
Yeah.
fire, please run
Yeah.
to the tank. And you need to
won't be
do it,
able to
otherwise
move.
you'll get stunned. Yep.
He's like
that's-
one on
Mala,
the
Run
edge.
to the
Zal,
tank. Run to the
PT.
tank.
Only one person needs to do it. Everyone
Yeah,
else.
and if the other guys get out of the raid, okay? Does big damage. Just move to sort of towards the back in your own
It's gonna
spot.
hit him.
Right, this is a pretty good first attempt, everyone. I watch good guilds wipe on this like 5-6 times. We're 24 manning it, and we could probably kill the last guy with this many. Right, he's gonna go down. So are we gonna be screwed now because we can't drop the poison off?
No, because it's only fire
No,
that's
no,
left, right?
it's just-
Oh,
it's
he
only the
stays
fire
this
guy.
one?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
stays
it's-
fire.
yeah.
It just
It
swaps
just
when they
swaps
go down. It
removable buff.
swaps which one can
Quick
move.
reset,
That's
just be
all.
careful.
Yeah.
Remember, spread out. If you got
Doing
fire,
what
get
you're
away.
Stay
I'm gonna
away.
So I've got the fire melee, so just max range. I'm just gonna move this a bit so you're out of the green.
It's
shit
a
too.
small range toss. You don't have to worry.
I can see it hitting people. I can see the
They're
damage.
literally inside the hitbox.
I'm dead.
That was dead.
How'd you die?
He's enraged.
Ran it out.
Oh, yeah.
look, just meleeed me for.
You're just gonna heal through it.
Yeah, you looked to enrage when the other one went down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
does
started
enrage.
smacking pretty hard after that.
Yeah, so he hit me for
38K.
60k in 1 second. Yeah.
itself freezes
Sorry, in
with
0.1
introduction
second.
of a
So
next
we can just do,
combatant.
now that we've seen it, guys, you can do sort of some more efficient
Kill
cleave.
or be killed,
So if you're a cleaver
champion.
like a lock and stuff, you can multi-dot. Merely, we're still going to have to stick to our one ad. Right, we're going to need tank alive? No. Alright, just quickly wipe now, just like run into the pools, die nice and quick, go again.
I can come in with my shoulder, that means he's got...
The
Actually, how long
LUI
on the
thing
time
is
for
really
the-
quick.
guys,
Tragic. They fought valiantly.
The LUA?
But
Sorry,
the
what?
beasts of North
Yeah,
Ren
just time it out.
triumphed. Let us observe a moment of silence for our fallen heroes.
Alright, didn't work. Alright, release run back. Short run back.
Oh, no dedicated insanity for us.
So I think for first boss, we just swap on like 2 stacks, play it safe, so we can keep all of the cooldowns like shield ball and paints up for the second worm once it dies, like once the first worm dies, and we're taking the enraged second one.
Let's do that. There's no reason to. I thought you might need to tank the ads, but just play gets a mill thread on them, so you can't.
Yeah. So I'll just call it. So when I get 2, you can just taunt the first guy,
Yeah,
and then when you get 2,
sure.
call taunt.
Alright, so now everyone's seen the second phase. If you get, when they first are up, if you get the poison, run over to the tank, which will be TOS on the right hand side. Sorry, we have 2 tanks, and I keep stuffing that up. When they go down and come back up, they're going to switch. So this means the raid, instead of getting poisoned, is going to get the fire debuff. So please make sure you're spread out. If you do chain the fire debuff, just make sure you're not... it like pulses every second to all the players around you, so just make sure you move out. You don't have to run too far away, it's probably only like 10 yards pulse. And then ideally 1 person is running over onto the tank.
Yeah.
Well, ideally, only 1 person gets it. Yeah.
Yeah, ideally 1 person gets it and he
Yeah.
runs to the tank, so the tank
Yeah.
doesn't get stunned. Alright, we'll have an extra DBS this time.
Commanding shout and sunders. That's all we needed.
No, shattering throw, you mean?
Mm.
Alright, 4 minutes on last, which means we'll probably get a lust up on the last guy. And what I want everyone to do is just, especially range, work on your efficient cleave here, the locks. The other one went down when it was at 70%. It's a bit higher for my liking. It should be like 40 or 50%.
Yeah.
Alright, let's timer 10 and go.
And just remember when they come out of the ground too, threats reset. So if you're just blasting immediately, you might die.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so the pre-pot timer
From the
was
deepest,
about
darkest
9
caverns of the
seconds.
storm peaks,
Actually, this is a different timer now. It's kind of like
Yeah,
the other one.
it's like
Big
the other
RP.
Yeah.
We'll see if it's the same.
I'm in combat now.
10 seconds there, that one. Alright, don't stand under the Gormok. Alright, switch to the ad as soon as you can.
I just got 2 stacks if you want to taunt it.
Yep, getting the range, 20, 3, 2, 1.
You got the ad. Susrogue, just stand still, right in melee and focus the boss. You can't hit your own ad, so right under the melee.
Alright, so I've got 15 seconds left on mine, so you might just have to go to 3 in a little bit.
Yeah, so it might be a 3 swap.
A 3 swap then, yeah.
It's number 3.
Maybe it's 4 actually. What's the timer?
It's 45
it'll be-
seconds. The debuff's
It'll be
45
right
seconds.
as it'll be right as you get your 4th. Mine will drop.
Oh,
I'm
Just
taunting
melee.
in 3, 2, 1.
Get into melee. Oh, stun, sorry.
yeah, I was...
Focus the ad, please. We don't care about the boss.
I guess the way to do it then is have the DK tank first, and then I can bubble off all my stacks in the transition, and yours will be off as well. Or you'll have like 1 or 2.
Right, kill the boss now, and then we kill the ad during the transition.
Actually, hey Zert, get rid of the kill cuff. I just bopped you. Did that get rid of it?
Stand still, stand still, stand still.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, you can bop them. That's good.
Right, position over to the left. 2
Say
seconds
it
to
in
the next
50
phase.
seconds.
Right, we'll make a call whether we lost at the end of this or if we lost at the. So, TOS, I recommend you start far away and then come in.
Yeah, sorry, someone called threat there.
Make sure you're spread properly.
Yeah, coming. Let's see one.
Passing. Doing a good job.
And tricks for you. I need to mark you.
I think I went to the wrong tank.
You go to the right tank. Melee or just run to the tank.
Or the melee, yeah.
Drop your stack, get back into boss. Bomb. Right, so why were so many people dying there?
I think they went back in after dropping the buff.
So you guys
before getting
aren't
topped
getting...
up, and they got sweeped.
You guys also aren't running out once you drop your stack. It should be 1 GCD you're in there for.
I've got toxin.
Yep, so
No one has the burning vial yet.
Yeah.
No one's got it yet.
There's out. It's on the melee. No.
It's Phoenix.
Zal and
Phoenix. I can't move, so you have to come to me.
There's Rage popping Icebound.
You got the D? Oops.
I'm hand sacking you, so.
Let's keep our tanks alive so we can at least see the beginning of the next phase.
Lost.
No. We want to last on the next attempt when we're all alive.
You have shield ball or anything?
Alright, watch threat when he emerges. Make sure you spread out again. Find your spread.
If you got shield ball, maybe, and then I've got mine still.
Yeah, I've got Vamp Blood up, and then I guess you can take it with your CD.
Yeah, maybe just go till you die, and then I'll be second threat.
So the tank's got the fire now, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is when you gotta spam the shit out of him. Yep.
Tank down, so that's on Toz.
Okay, so maybe we swap them. I'm just moving the
So I
boss
think
if
maybe
you
we're
can
just
pull
we're
underneath.
too slow with this strat. You have to sort of kill him before he goes down again now and gives you the next fire.
If we had a lot of DPS up, then it would have died already. So I've got fire now. Just bomb. Actually, no, I should be fine.
You're fine.
Toz is going to take him towards left or right. What's your favourite, Toz?
Right.
Our left.
Yeah, so your left, my right.
Right. Let's just go through, have a look at the mechanics here. Big deals, of course.
Melee want to be against the wall.
Yeah.
If they can be.
I'm stunned. 2, 1.
You don't have to hide him, Toz.
No, I got knocked then.
Position
He
him
knocked me. He knocked me. Is this the right position though? If I'm here in the melee, then no one gets knocked far. We good.
Yep.
Into the wall. Yeah, cool. Sorry.
Maybe you can pivot. Yeah, that was pretty good. Alright, he's about to do his mechanic. He's going to target a random player. And then you've got to run away in the direction he's running to at the wall. Okay? Run away from Bloody's position. You'll see where he's going. He's going to go back and forward. And you got hit.
Someone
So
died.
you wipe
And
him.
now he's enraged.
Wipe us.
Yeah. Any defenses on the tank?
Yeah, it's cleared now. It's done. I'm just gonna
Can you trank it?
Does he heals or we just sort of don't do
Yeah, you
it?
can trank it. You can
Yeah,
trank
trank.
it.
And
Oh, if you can
just
trank
go
it,
to
then-
burn, right?
Oh,
also
yeah, we don't get
damage
the
increase.
stun.
Yeah.
Get a D-sack.
So if the player gets targeted, there uses a ability which removes the frost stun. Everyone who got hit there doesn't get stunned as well. So just if you get targeted, if you're say a mage, you can ice block. If you're a death knight, you can icebound, pally bubble. You can maybe even just pop a lap. Alright, he's gonna do the crash to the wall, target a random player. So on Holy Uncle, run away from his position. Perfect. That's where I was supposed to do it.
But once this breaks, I'll drag it to
Don't
the
buff
shield on this side.
So that was on Saucy. Okay, yeah. So you can see who he targets as well, so we know.
Yeah.
Let's just wipe here. We would most likely get the kill here, but let's just wipe and have a clean attempt.
I have memories of killing this very slowly back in retail.
Yeah, after like 18 charges or something, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 4 guys.
Everyone
like-
try and run into the charge here.
I refuse to get hit. Okay, I'm getting hit.
Tragic. They fought
Right, let's try
valiantly,
again. We'll have
but
last
the
up for
peace
the
of
phase 2 now.
Northrend triumphed. Let us observe a moment of silence for our fallen heroes.
It's super quick to run back as well. Like,
Yeah, so just very imperative. You're nice and spread out. And when you get that buff, you run to Hol's tank.
cool. For the first guy, Zert, you tank first till 3. I'll taunt, and then I'll bubble my stack. Actually, no, we can bob, so it doesn't matter. What am I talking about?
Yeah, no, worked out
Just-
alright.
Bob the transition, then it's fine.
On the worm swap after Submerge 2, do we want to be taking alternate worm to what we tanked first one, or does it not really matter?
Probably doesn't really matter. Like, if I always grab the fire guy and you always get poison, so you'll be non-moving, non-moving and then moving, and then... No, sorry, ignore what I just said. I always tank the one that can move, and you always tank the one that can't, and then we'll always tank the same thing.
Yep, cool.
Yeah, I don't think it
Default to
matters.
that.
Maybe tiny little min-max thing if, say, you have the tank go from the poison to the fire, which is just in case he gets the debuff, but who cares?
Yeah, no, it worked out.
Oh, no, it
fine. I
swaps
think we
around
just
anyway,
played-
it doesn't even
We
matter,
played a
sorry.
little bit of taunt swap on the first Submerge, so
Yep.
just double
I
checking.
think the big thing is maybe just like getting the acid dude a little bit lower before we kill the fire guy.
I'm gonna start it if everyone's getting into position.
No, I think we can hold our cooldowns to then. So, Tricks, when they're enraged, if we want to hold our pains up until the first
Yeah.
fire goes out, and then we can use, if the second fire goes out, we can use like a
Hailing from the
defensive.
deepest, darkest caverns of the storm peaks.
Now,
Call
everyone,
out
if you
the
get that
Impaler.
poison debuff, you have to run to the
Battle on, heroes.
tank to drop it. Otherwise, you just get stunned for 30 seconds at the end of the debuff.
Is it better to run through the poison puddle behind him than risk getting breathed?
No, don't worry about the breath. It comes out very rarely, but the poison puddle, it really fucks. So I'd probably just go around the side as best you can, and then I'll bring the boss to you when it's safe as well if you don't make it all the way.
Nice
And
grenade,
if
Weber.
you get a double tick and the poison, you're dead.
Yeah.
Vessel, run in, please. Nice and quick with the vessel getting him in. Likes you, doesn't it, Spur?
Yeah, it'll usually
stack
start
now
now.
as
Yep, getting position, taunting boss 3, 2, 1.
Back on the ad. So, in the past runs, as soon as we get a bit more comfortable as well, you probably just zerg the boss. 4 ads will come out, and then you've got to kill 4 ads in that sort of 10-second transition period. Or you just cleave them down with the...
Right, my stacks
Yeah,
are dropping in.
Yeah, stun.
Right as you get your... Actually, I'll see if we can...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll see if I can do it before you get 4 on sec. Nah,
What happened,
just got
Phoenix?
4.
Dude, I'm not even in the fire and it killed me.
Oh, it's all about that. 4 seconds. Alright, kill the boss now, and we can kill this ad during the transition. Can we get a B-res on that Phoenix, please?
Yeah.
Don't panic with this ad, just move him slowly towards where you get the standover on the left.
So just make sure you spread 2 range. We don't want to chain
Can I get some rebuffs,
poison
please?
and shit on more than one person. So it's a good exercise of giving each other room too. Like if someone's running with poison, you don't want to make them have to run over you.
Oh, let's pop last.
The thing is, get king if possible. Not urgent.
I've got the
Toxic on the melee, run to the tank.
Oh, you've got it to rump. I caught you cleared, perfect.
Sorry.
So
Went on a gargoyle,
Okay, leave it.
and no one seemed to have gotten it.
Was that actually it, or is that another mechanic that just
Did he
goes
snake
out?
trap him?
No, it would have been the other, like spit or spew or something.
Right, he's just gone down. He's going to come back up.
But just stay away
He's
from
not gonna be
circle here.
enraged, by the way, because if you kill him whilst he goes down, he doesn't enrage.
Alright,
Oh,
Zert's got this.
Jesus.
Zert's got this.
Alright, watch the frontal breath now. That's it. Just face him away, please. Facing towards the exit.
Do you want a battle race or?
Yeah, get him up.
So keep it there.
Yeah, keep it here. Watch out, range. If you're standing behind him, he's going to frontal breath destroy you.
Yeah, it's tough with the poison right under the
poison
bus.
spread now.
Yeah, it just cleared. It just cleared.
Alright, I'll face back further towards the wall now.
Yeah.
Phoenix, how'd you die again?
Res, poison tick.
I had burning vile on me.
Slime cool window, so you must have res.
Did you ice block?
No.
BAM! You suck.
Oh, bile.
Nearly just
yeah. Oh my god, yeah, that's tough.
Why did it go on us? Random?
It goes, yeah.
Like it can't be. Like there's no way to play around that, right?
Oh.
But too few range targets, is that it?
Just use less melee.
No, I mean most ranged are still alive except Phoenix.
With the introduction of our next
Oh,
combatant.
just let's kill this boss now. You guys can finish it off. Nice long kill, but kill it. All our healers alive, so.
Oh, is there any melee? There's probably no point fucking positioning him properly.
There's a few, yeah.
There's one.
Okay.
Oh, one. Yeah.
Two.
Is it a set timer for the bile? Like, can we spread or
we'll
anything?
no. We'll just have to look at that.
Yeah. You're logging Phoenix, right?
Because we honestly, if we're on proper ping, you've got time with the bile to go out and you.
Yeah, before it ticks like 2 times, whatever. That's
we were
true.
just very slow. Right, gonna target someone.
Oh, Sussy's dead for sure.
No chance,
Pop
dude.
your cooldowns now if you got them.
So melee, you want to be back to wall as this ends, so you don't get knocked into the room. So just when it's about to end, position accordingly. I'd like with that Trapsburg.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't.
Does anyone actually have a lap on them?
I have a FAP, but not a lap.
But you would have combat potted generally.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you might be lost in the sky, so. Right, so while we're doing this, next boss is Tyraxis, isn't it? He's easy.
Yep.
Basically, going to be the same thing. Spread out, take and spank, few ads will spawn, kill the ads. One target to get targeted, which needs priority healing. Other than that, free kill.
Yeah, do you normally play tank or no?
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
cool.
flex.
Yeah, okay.
So the deeper in a phase, the less I tank.
Yeah. Just
Hope
figure
he
out what'll
doesn't
be the
stomp.
best. Yeah, what'll be the best for us to do where
Oh, you're dead.
he's enraged. There you go.
Oh, is that just enraged timer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Enraged
Oh,
timer.
okay. Alright, we're gonna kill it again.
Tragic. They fought valiantly, but the beasts of Northrend triumphed. Let us observe a moment of silence for our fallen
So we
heroes.
won't have lust next time. Oh, we might actually by the time it comes back up.
It'll probably come up during Ice Hour, I think.
Okay, so when they come up, do you guys want to just, instead of nuking one down, just switch our cleave a bit?
For the
So-
worms.
Yeah, so we still like, we're on the stationary worm. When we come back up, we're on the stationary worm again.
Well, if no one dies, like then we killed it and it didn't enrage at all, right? Or did it still enrage?
No, the worm didn't
we
enrage.
cheesed it. We cheesed it because we killed it when
If
it
you
went down.
kill it as it goes down, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm saying, since we don't have lust, we're not going to do that. So when the 8 comes up, instead of killing one when the other's at 75%, we sort of work on them together a bit better. We even them out. So let's say we might get the other to 50% and then switch to kill. Let's get buffs, let's go nice and quick.
Does the stationary worm do the poison debuff the second time round?
No.
What's the
The
poison
worms
under it?
switch positions. Like the,
Yeah,
the one
right.
who's rooted becomes mobile, and the one that's mobile becomes rooted. And the mobile one always does his special debuff on the tank.
Righto.
One who's mobile, yeah.
Yeah, so if you can, Toz, can you drop stacks more like the first pool? Sort of more
Yeah,
like on
yeah,
that
I
white
was
flare?
way too
Because
close.
They're
Yeah,
a
I'll
bit
drag
too
it.
close and we're just running out a little bit of room.
Yeah, yeah, I'll drag it pretty far this time. Yep.
Right, as soon as like you see that buff, you can move up. Alright, let's get the buffs out. Let's pull 10. Let's get it done this time. Few silly deaths there.
5, 4,
Also, a few of you guys,
3,
when you run to drop your stacks
2,
off, you're just staying in a
1.
bit long. If you stay in for another second, you're taking an extra 20k
Hailing
damage.
From the deepest, darkest caverns of the storm peaks.
The fire ticks pretty constantly, like every half a second.
Battle on, heroes.
Or 3 times a second, by looks.
Don't try to the fire, Phoenix.
Funny.
First that in. First that.
I got 3 stacks of down, so.
Yep, getting positioned you want before fourth.
Yeah, I think just before 4th works. I just got 4th, it's fine.
You had?
Yeah, it's fine.
Are we dying like this?
Try checking those snowballs like in his hitbox rather than moving back with them.
So actually, if we go to 4, and then you can just tank to 4 and I buff you, I won't have any. I don't need to clear mine.
Yep. Oh, I went down on
yep.
Who's positioning there on the snake?
Do we have a battle res for him?
Battle res, yeah, battle res.
Sipping.
Enter the arena.
Oh, we
Oh,
don't
not
swap
Buffs on
buff.
it.
This fire will drop our stacks, or is it just a tank leave off?
No, it's the tank debuff.
Ah, lost, yeah. First
this
debuff's
on
out,
the
nearly
way.
run in. First press gone, drop our stacks, get back in.
So it's still waddling over.
Oh, it's on the tank, that's probably gonna come over. Go again,
And
Millie.
again, tanks coming over to get
Closer,
spells.
Toz. Toz, you're not moving towards us.
Oh, that's a rip.
Like, we've got to move together, Toz. You can't just stand there by yourself.
Do we have a timer for that breath? We should probably not turn it when that's going.
Sorry, I was muted. It was the breath. I was waiting for the breath.
Yeah,
That's why everyone died.
Part of the
Yeah.
nerf in Weak Aura, by the way.
Okay, we're going to now spread out, guys. Spread out, spread out, spread out. We're going to hit the stationary one again. So the one at high health, we're on the high health one now.
I've got Toxin.
Yep, so if you get the 5 debuff run through.
There's no one who's got it yet.
Yeah.
I don't think that is a bug, by the way. Melee just dying with the fire, because if the toxin
finish
can
off acid
go
wall.
onto...
Watch out, there's a poison pool right under acid moss, so just be careful.
Okay,
Oh,
think
it
about
just-
your position here, Millie. You get knocked back now. We don't want you to get knocked back into a
Okay,
pool.
right.
Think about your
Wabu,
position.
I'm just next to you,
Nice
bro.
spread.
Thanks.
A lot of you ranged guys are standing on top of each other. How hard is it to just find your own spot, range 10?
Do we have
Go
one
on.
more battle res?
Who do you want up?
Move up, find your range 10 spot. Boss can move.
I've got Hand of Sack, and then I'll D-Sack after that. So,
Yep, I've got Vamp Blood up now too.
yeah, cool. Right, this is perfect.
We're getting
Who,
unholy
who
up.
do you want with that B-Res?
And one of the unholies.
Ice Howl! Kill or be killed, champions!
Naz,
Okay, next.
choose your favourite.
Nazar or Libra.
Merely position yourself on the wall. Yes, knockback done. Alright, watch who he's going to target. Ready to spread away. I run away from litters.
Oh, close.
Position yourself on the wall. Think you can maybe like pivot him so we don't get parries.
Yep.
You taunt him, do you know?
Yep. Yeah, just I'll try a bit of a different positioning once.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, if I stand like with my back in this little corner, I think it'll be perfect. It's a bit further, but you should be able to not get knocked too far and not parry.
I blinked instead of I was blocking. Okay, that's my bad.
It was on me anyway.
Alright, ready for the knock.
Don't target me.
I feel like I bubbled before and it just changed targets.
Maybe. Might just be old information.
What works really well is if we're all positioned like we just did, we can keep baiting the charges into the same spot, so the uptime is really good.
What's up, everyone?
Yeah, sorry about that. I was muted for the worms. I was calling it breath, but I didn't realize I was muted.
I think that strat worked a bit better as well. We didn't insta transition. We just waited, took our time a bit, and then.
Regarding as I was saying, the fire thing on all the melee, I think that's not
Just
a bug.
RNG
Been
and
working
you
as
just
intended. Yeah,
wipe it up
because
and
like
go
the
again.
melee got the paralytic shit, a lot as well.
Yeah.
And
The
it's
melee
basically
be-
the same thing except the fire.
So
version.
melee as well. Start thinking of like little min-maxing, so you want to sort of position on the right of the mob there, because you know less distance to move to the tank. Right, so next boss, Jiraxis. It's going to be basically put in the middle, tank and spank range, just sort of spread out, use 180 degrees of the room, so let's just say you guys are all in the entrance side of the room. Halfway through, a teleporter will spawn as soon as that spawns, everyone switch to it immediately. This includes you merely get off the boss, switch to that, and add will spawn. So, Zert, you can pick up the ad, bring it on the boss for clear. This ad is just going to charge random players and silence you for a while. So, Paladins, if you want to aim conk when you see it about to charge, just prevent the silence, you can. Tank and Spank boss again, and then Volcanoes will spawn. Everyone, same thing. Go over, switch to Volcanoes. We're going to get big Infernals that spawn, and they do a big Hellfire. So, just they'll run over to the range, they'll Hellfire, just move out of the Hellfire, and remember to try and stay spread out. Boss does sort of a chain thing, but it doesn't see much.
You want to start the RP?
Full timer, start the RP, let's go. So we'll just have Toz on boss,
5,
Zerd on the
4,
extra
3,
ads.
2,
What the fuck? I didn't
1.
get a loot window.
Grand Warlock Wilfred
Wait,
Fizzlebang
you
will
pass the loot
summon
on, you
forth
just say?
your next challenge.
Is that a minute 20 thing?
I know, I don't have pass on loot on.
RP,
Yeah, it's
120, yeah.
minute 20 RP for this one.
Let's just see if we pull combat early as well. Kill this, and then we have the fun boss. PvP boss, and then we'll do a cheese strat for twins. And we'll,
Now,
bang our heads against a noob.
I will begin the ritual of summoning. When I am done, a fearsome doom guard will appear. Prepare for oblivion!
So Toz, you'll be entrance side, and Millie will be exit side. Other side, Toz.
Aha! I have done it! Behold the absolute power of Wilfred Fizzlebang!
So range spread around the room, please. 180 degrees, same sort of thing. Range 10. Find your own spot.
Demon.
Yep.
Trifling gnome.
What side of melee again, sorry?
We're on the X side.
But I'm in charge.
Apparently, oh, tell you afterwards.
Quickly, heroes! Destroy the demon lord
Okay, this
before
time
it
is
can
off.
open a portal
Negative
to
5
its twisted
seconds.
demonic realm.
Bit more.
Yep.
You face Jaraxxus, Eladar
Last time pull. Oh, we don't have it. Don't worry. 3 minutes. Oh, we got a kick as well. Heal the Legion Flames. If you get Legion Flames, just stand still and get healed, okay?
No, you've got to move.
Switch to the portal. As long as you're out of range of everyone, that's why we spread.
No, the
Kill
flames.
The portal first.
One on the spawn shit.
Get slow on the
underneath,
portal, guys. We've got two
Yeah.
mistresses. Kill the ads. Aim cop now if you want.
I'll have most of them soon. They're just stuck on army a bit.
They drop threat and charge people though, so they're a pain in the ass. Focus the ads, everyone.
Okay.
Okay, so it drops a. So what it does is it drops a fire on the ground, so you just got to make sure you're.
Yeah. The fire does the,
The
same
fire's
dot, so you've got to like keep dropping it every tick, basically. It's Legion Flames. That flesh from bone thing, you've got to heal. Yeah, and now it's kind of fun.
We got a spell steal on this guy.
Yeah, you have to spell still as well.
I'm dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, it's a white man.
Yeah, so
this is the volcano phase, and this is all the mechanics of the fight.
When he calls flesh from bone, someone in the raid will have incinerate flesh. The H-Pals or whatever heals are in range need to bomb that target to, in 25 heroic, 85,000 HP worth of healing within 12 seconds.
So this is where we can use our pain subs or our sacks and stuff. So okay, that was the fire mechanic was what I thought that one was.
Should I drag the boss to the portals and to the volcanoes and shit?
No.
Okay.
Right, a few people dying to the Infernos.
Is there a reason to not drag the boss?
I was just thinking like Freya, if we can cleave boss and like it makes the melee able to passive cleave and then
Yeah, try it. Try it. I think he's can't be moved though.
So the Burning Inferno is the debuff that happens to the whole raid if the Incinerate Flesh isn't healed through. completely within 12 seconds. So everyone in the raid gets a dot if you don't heal through it. So whoever has the debuff needs to be healed to
Okay, so it's a
to get rid of the debuff.
yeah. So okay.
Yeah. So it
heals
absorbs
just-
all healing up to 85,000 health, and then once the absorb's gone to the healing, then the debuff goes away. But if it doesn't go away within 12 seconds, the whole raid gets dotted basically with that debuff. Is there a face down?
Right, and so if you get the thing that DBM tells you to run out of the raid, you just dropping fires on the ground with that, and you just gotta walk out. Just don't drop them in the middle of the raid. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's RP?
You face
Oh shit, okay, I can't be the one who starts it. If it's a wipe, it's instant.
Tom says Legion Flame. Because you're by yourself, you don't have to move out. You're just gonna actually move the portal.
Yes, I think we move them to portal,
Yeah, I
not
agree.
to volcanoes, because volcanoes do the AoE.
Since we've only got one mage, probably
We can
I'm gonna
battle
send a
those,
few
right?
Some of them are getting
spells.
purged, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, so we need to spread too, like just chain to heaps of range. It's probably worth battle resing if we've got it right.
Yeah, straight pick.
So Polinar,
Why do we have all this fire on the ground? Who got that?
My beer is on cooldown, it's not resetting on boss turn.
Yeah. Yep, and
I'm dead, you're gonna have to purge off that stack.
I mean, this is kind of
So that fell lightning then, I think, just chained from ranged into melee. So it's like
that's
four-
fine. The fell lightning
Yeah.
changes. It hits 5 targets. It doesn't increase damage or anything. it's fine.
Oh, so it's only fire. Okay, that's my bad.
The thing that killed us was
It's the fire.
the Legion Flame.
Someone didn't move out with the Legion Flame.
And just okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So if you get it as well, just be aware it ticks like crazy. Ticks every 0.1 to 0.2 seconds. So once you drop it, once you see it on the ground, you got to get out of it. Like it doesn't tick too bad. It only ticks for like 5k. But when say like Pomp stood in it for 2 seconds.
Yeah,
to
because
8 ticks, 9 ticks in those 2 seconds.
each tick drops a new flame, which does exactly the same thing. So it exponentially increases your damage taken if you just sit in the same spot.
Yeah,
that was working through mechanics.
You can just release, like, say that it's not going to reset.
So what we'll do is we won't have anyone directly behind the melee. That way the melee, you always know it's safe to run straight back, so you're not running through any range DPS. So range, I don't want you to be positioned between the 2 white flares. And melee, that's where our position to run that fire is. Just don't hit the boss, please. Is it when you can't hit the bosses, or when you talk to the guy?
When you talk to the guy, it becomes active instantly.
Oh, okay,
so
sweet.
we can do a pull timer if we wipe and active.
Yeah,
like
we'll
it'll be
do a
then.
pull timer. We'll pre-spread in our positions. This is just going to be a nice little assign thing as well. Like, you just have a position for everyone. You tell them before you start the raid. Right, find your own little position. The spread was looking pretty good.
Might be raises up this time too.
Alright, we won't have lost for this attempt, but let's do a timer go. Melee as well, we can sort of
5,
go between left and
4,
right leg,
3,
spread evenly,
2,
just in case.
1.
Well, you're gonna...
You face Jaraxxus, Eladar Lord of the Burning Legion.
Alright, portal's coming now.
Yeah, switch to the portal. Everyone on portal, please.
How about with the spells? I don't think Phoenix is keeping up on those stacks.
On the mistress now. Hancock now, if someone's got it.
Damn saucy.
Blasting.
Oh, it's got flames. Yeah, cool. Oh, cool. So you can get out before the first tick even happens. That's really cool.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I walked it in. Came early.
Yeah, I'll move. Let me just drag a little bit.
That's.
Yeah,
I didn't realise
drops
after
it
runs out, it
twice.
drops it. I dropped 5 of them.
Yeah.
So Polinar just needs healing. You can come in, Polinar. That's the heal one rather than the fire.
We're about to get the volcanoes. Ready to switch to the volcanoes. Right, watching the infernals as well range. Try not to bring them in melee, so yep.
Tank
just
them
take
on the
out a bit.
volcano.
Right, pump up Jiraxis. Alright, get out of the move the boss.
We need to do sack, please.
I've desacked. Okay, yeah, so if Infernal jumps on melee, we'll just have to reposition.
Yep.
Looks like you can grip them while they're channeling too.
Polinar needs to be bumped, he's got the debuff.
Drop the cast. How do they hit hard?
The Infernals don't look to be nah.
Wonder if they can be knocked as well, like with Boomkin and Mage. So you just stack them and then knock them when they channel.
Do they hodge?
You can't stun them. You can't stun them on
Okay.
10 men, but they might be able to be moved.
To the portal.
Your master calls.
We've got this fight. Perfectly done, I think now.
Fires. Let me drag. I don't know what this dropping that.
From bone.
Boss needs a
away.
yeah, purges are
Get away.
happening now. Cool.
Insignificant gnat.
Pull out.
Flesh from bone.
Alright, screw the ads. Let's just go and stay on boss.
Alright, everyone move to the horde side of the room quickly so we can drop this shit down and see what we can.
The loss of Wilfred Fizzlebang, while unfortunate, should be a lesson to those of you who dare to dabble in dark magic.
Right, next box.
Alas,
PvP boss, that's
you are
it.
victorious, and now must face
25
the
of
next
us versus
challenge.
12 big PvP ads, just like Wintergrass with Alliance getting buffed up. The fight is mainly about the first 30 seconds and having a nice controlled pull.
The Alliance doesn't need the help of a demon lord.
And so basically there's all different strats for this, like who you target, who you kill first and stuff, but I think we'll try killing healers first. We'll assign a few players to just CC and annoy the shit out of certain mobs. So like the rogues, you'll be kicking the healers that we're not focusing. We're going to have some locks and mages aside to fear and sheep. And it's basically just use all your abilities. So paladins and stuff like priests get ready to paint up or bot people. What the ads like to do is they like to just target a random person and then just blast them down. So if you can bop them or hold your defensives for that, you'll be okay. Right, let's send them down, see what ads we get, and then make a plan.
Claims and false accusations against us. I demand justice. Allow my champions to fight in place of your knights, Tyrion. We challenge the Horde. Very well. I will allow it. Fight with honor. Fight for the glory of the Alliance, heroes. Honor your king and your people.
Alright.
What, 4 healers are Holy Pally, Druid, Shaman, Priest? Probably just assign like a permanent kick to just sit on the holy pally or something, right? And just interrupt whenever they can.
Yep. So what we're going to do is we're going to assign Necro. You're just going to sit on X and basically stun them on cooldown, annoy the shit out of them. Sussy, we're going to get you to go onto... we'll get you to go onto Triangle. The Shaman.
Yep, so kicking.
Yeah, just kick his heels, just like annoy the shit out of him. Do your rogue stuff. Stomp his totems if he drops them, little stuff like that. We're going to nuke down the Druid. Then after that, sorry, I'm going to swap the marks. So square, you'll be on square Necro. We're going to nuke down the Druid, then we'll try and kill the Priest, and then we'll kill the other healers. And we're going to try and CC. So let's just assign, say, Lockful, can you fear purple? And Phoenix, can you sheep circle? And then after your things are DR'd, so after your fear is DR'd on purple and your sheep's DR'd on circle, I want you to swap. So you'll be fearing circle and you'll be sheeping purple. That makes sense. So this fight's going to be an absolute shit show. It's really fun. So just do your best to CC, keep them up. If they target you, do your best to kite them, especially the melee. The melee just, if you're getting targeted by them, just try and kite them. DKs, just any slows you can, stuff like that. But other than that, let's just have a go. Ready, check.
Are we fear bombing off the rip?
Do we want to try it? Yeah.
We could bop
Do we
him
have
and he
enough
can
range?
charge in and do it, right?
Yeah, because fear is a spell, isn't it? Or is it a physical thing?
I
Warrior
can,
is
physical
physical.
spell.
it's physical when it's 5 cap, so I can get 6, I think. 1 cows and 5
Yeah.
go.
Do you want to maybe like run in on the right side, just to say the hunter, and then just pop a fear bomb? Oh, actually no.
No, that'll get 2
Well-
pets, which is a bit of
Yeah,
a waste.
So what we'll do is we're going to do our CCs on pull, and then you can just run in and pop your fears straight after that. So you can just pop it like...
intercept Skull and Fear Bomb the middle.
Yeah. So we'll get you to fear bomb, but not right on pull. The first thing we're going to do on pull is have our CCers. So try and get in position. Our mage and warlock over on the left. I'll grip Skull in on pull, and then we just pop lust. Or do we pop lust before or after the shumps? Dead, are we going to get purged? Whatever. We'll just
Let's find
pop
out,
lust
I
on
guess.
pull. Alright, we'll do a timer. Let's go. Pull 10.
Wait, sorry, we're gripping Skull in, yeah?
Gripping Skull,
5,
yeah.
4, 3,
Mind if you get
2,
you targeted, just try
1.
and run away from all the mobs.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
They will drink this if you
And now start kiting if you got the melee. The warrior will be annoying.
Worthless scrub.
Hammer totems down, dispels, stuff like that.
Hardly a challenge.
Yep.
Yep, so you got instantly out someone's hitting it with something.
It's okay. It's like if shit hits the fan and something's happening to your mob, then just do something else.
Yeah,
Good
remember
damage, CC
the
another mob.
by
Can someone sort this warrior off me?
Yeah, I'm just doing it, damn it.
Seems to be immune to taunts, but you can grip.
You got bopped if we can purge it.
Yeah,
Good, good. Alright, we're looking for X after this.
I mean, half our raid's dead.
That's okay. He's getting healed too much. Alright, our head shaman's purging the shit out of him. Yep, doesn't look like you have much buffs. Alright, now let's go on X. Alright, so...
We need everyone who can purge and dispel to actually do it, by the way. It's not a normal encounter.
Alright, so let's have a look how we died there. Whether we need to assign more kicks to heals and stuff as well.
Blade Storm. So can we disarm?
Oh,
maybe?
if he's no. If he's blade storming already, you just got to get the fuck out. Can't disarm while
Warlock
he's
is
doing
hell
it. Can't stun.
firing as well.
Do we mess the spell at the start?
Yeah, I was spelling the fuck out of everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say they just had last button, yeah.
Yeah.
Does the shaman even cast spells? Like,
No,
there's nothing
he's
to kick.
enhance, I think.
Yeah, he's
Oh, if he doesn't cast spell, then I'll. Oh, was he enhanced? Okay,
I
get
think
on
he's
the
enhance.
Get on the priest then.
You should be on square, Sussy, right? Aren't you supposed to be on the pally?
No. Yeah, I put Sussy on the shaman. I thought he was supposed
okay.
to. Get on the priest, Sussy.
Okay.
Can we just like have a DK on the warrior and the warlock looking for when they AoE and then just grip them away?
Alright, why don't we get Zert? Get you to just deal with the warrior and kite him.
Yeah, giving it a shot there already. A lot of the time he's just immune to anything. So it'll be the grip. I can definitely do that one when he's starting the AoE. But other than that, it's kind of luck if he sticks.
Oh, so as soon as he's blade storming, he's immune to everything. So it's just before that. So you're just kiting him around.
The fear seemed to make them pop their trinkets and stuff. So maybe it's worth leading with that so we don't DRL, poly, etc.
Yep. Okay. We can try the like the bot pool. They're going to be different ads as well this time, which is annoying.
Wait, are they? Is that how it works?
I saw someone reset and they got different ads, so I'm assuming that's right.
I'll call them down.
Okay.
Now.
So if you're getting targeted by one of the melee guys as well, do you best to just sort of run away and try to kite?
Fight for the glory of the Alliance, heroes.
It's the same.
Alright, same, good. Alright, we'll kill the druid. Then the priest. Then the paladin. We'll keep our fierce sheeps going there. And then I'm gonna get on the warlock. And so I'm just gonna annoy the warlock and kick. We're gonna have Zert on the warrior. And if you said the shaman doesn't cast, we'll go. So Moon is being sheeped. Moon and purple. So if you want a DPS, just come in from the right so you don't blast them. Alright, do we want a bot pull or just Giga Chad pre-shield war YOLO pull?
Or just yellow. Like I think they're gonna switch off him immediately anyway.
Right, we'll do a timer and go.
Yeah, I'll just shield wall on the way in.
Yeah, just pre-shield war. Get your two-hander on. Or spell reflect or something. Alright, we'll see how we go here with these mobs. Do we have a Mortal Strike debuff? Spurg?
I don't have an aim shot at the moment.
4,
no.
Yeah, so
3,
we might need an aim shot
2,
as well, or a healing debuff.
1.
Sorry, can someone grip Skull in? I'm on the wrong. The ads have got dot on it and you're assigned to CC, then just don't worry about it.
Blade Storming Warrior.
Yeah, you run away from him.
Hardly a challenge.
Yeah, AoE's limited as well, so try and focus fire as best you can.
A little lock pit spell locked me.
Remember, get your
Spurg,
box out if
watch
you see
out,
someone targeted.
The shaman might fuck you.
Hardly a challenge.
Who are we going next?
X.
Go.
Should be the priest.
Yep. I can fear the DK in the pit. Come on. Kite this DK off me, please.
Is this the best the Horde has to offer?
Chuck hexes out on the shamans.
What mobs are on tricks?
The warrior and the rogue.
Oh, we're two healers down.
Tried.
It's okay, it's okay. They're two healers down.
Is this the best
Shit's
the
about to
Horde
start to
has
die.
offer?
Kill a DPS next, maybe.
Hardly a challenge.
You can fade as well, as I understand. And they'll drop aggro on you.
Hardly a challenge.
Whirlwinding Warrior.
Hunter's out and open for CC.
Is this the best the Horde has to offer?
Mess spell that bubble. Oh no, it's dead. Never mind.
Worthless scrub. Is this the best the Horde has to offer?
If that warrior comes into melee for Whirlwind, can he be dismantled?
Not while
If the rogue's
brainstorming.
there?
Not while brainstorming.
I thought it stopped it.
Does in actual PvP.
Oh, then it might then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't work on the older WoW mobs, but
It might for this.
Yeah, or even like a if the hunter could do like, oh no, he's not Chimera Shot, doesn't matter.
Hardly a challenge.
Do you have an aim shot, Spexberg?
Yeah, I'll swap that.
Yes, please. At least for the damage going out from the range, was that better? Healers? You guys were just getting fucked by the melee?
Yeah, I got sprained by the people are running
DK
everywhere.
Actually,
Yeah,
I'll
the
go
warrior
rest
was
here.
You can calm when that's happening, and so someone can help you.
Because like we've got a lot of cooldowns here. We use our 4 bops in the fight, for example.
Yeah, I think
Can we use
I
our
bopped.
pains ups and stuff.
It looked to me like a lot of like there'd be times where 2 of the DPS would just be hitting the same guy and then they'd just die. So I think it's like looking for those and you having to call your own bops and stuff. Because we've got them, it's just hard to see if you need it or not.
Because we might need. Do you want to get like a entrapment as well, Spurg? If you're going cuck spec.
Yeah.
Who would you want cycloned so I can set focus to one when I get a instant cast?
Maybe the warrior. Like
Yeah.
the warrior
Yeah.
seems to be our most annoying thing, so let's just deal with him.
Warrior or
We drop
rogue.
a summon
There's a
stone
rogue
quickly.
there as well somewhere. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell me what mark he is and I'll set focus to him.
Alright, we'll CC the warrior. After we kill the 3 healers, we'll go to rogue first.
Should we kill priest first? That has 1,000,000 less health than the druid.
Yep. Okay.
I
think
we
the
can
druid
banish
skills
the
were
druid, by the way.
We can banish.
Alright, so
banish
PP,
the
do you want to?
elemental.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. PP, do you want to banish the druid on Paul, and we'll just nuke the priest, and make sure we're kicking the shit out of square.
Do we care about the shaman's totems at all?
Wind Fury.
Yes.
If you're running past
them,
them, just smash them. But
I'll
don't
try and
think
do
it's
those
that
because like
important.
tanking this stuff is like it's a fucking meme. You can't do it, so I'll just look for totems and
It's pretty much just taunt on cooldown, but once your taunts are off, they just go back to their normal targeting.
Where can we see enemy?
Shaman's
healing?
doing a shitload of healing.
Probably from his
Is there
totem.
2 shamans? No.
Is it just a totem?
maybe
Yeah,
Maelstrom.
just totem.
Gets Maelstrom procs.
That's doing the most healing.
Yeah, it's doing an absolute fuckload. Could be worth CCing that instead.
You have a log up, Phoenix? Have a look at that.
Yeah, there should be.
Wait, they got the old Wind Fury totem? Or they're gonna
How much healing does a priest do?
What's
It's
his
not doing
name?
much, to be honest. I think it's the
Forge
spelling.
Mender.
Well, the other
Less-
2 healers
less-
are getting kicked as well, so that's why they're.
Wait.
Okay, the shaman's healing is all healing stream totem. I have to
Okay.
have a look.
Okay, so that's good. Then we can just kill
Yeah.
healing streak totem. So that could be Toz's game
Yeah, I'll
plan.
just make a macro to target it and spam it.
Alright, one of the other
Just take
DKs
it on.
good to just pull in a skull. Let's
Yeah,
forget
grab
some,
Lip.
Just give me 1 minute. so-
The warlock seemed like he was absolutely useless as soon as there was one person kicking on him as well. DK and the warrior. So you can probably just do clones through to the warrior, and once their DR go to the DK. I don't
Yeah.
think we have enough marks for them. Where's the rogue as well?
We have a feral druid, don't we? Can just instant clone code this shit.
Yeah, I've already onto it.
Alright, I'm good.
Full set. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Last attempt.
Yep.
So it eats a full banish. That's fucking overpowered.
What do you need to bot?
Whirlwinding Warrior.
They've got Lester and bot.
Oh, he just melted.
The best the Horde has to offer?
Okay, got that. Right on.
Who are we on next?
Square, square.
Can we keep banish on the
Re-banished. Yeah, re-banished you.
Job with these spheres. He res more PV if we can.
Get on the banish to play on the druid.
XDK.
Send something on the hunter if you can as well.
Shattering bubble.
After we kill square,
Phoenix,
we're
watch
gonna
out,
look
you're
for
gonna
the
get
rogue.
chucked
If
here.
someone can mark the rogue after this. Or we go the shaman, up to you guys.
I think maybe Shaman. I'll put a skull.
Right.
Mori's DR, I'll get the death.
Shaman's on its own, somebody X.
Oh, the priest is getting Lock's getting kind of low.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let's kill Lock, I guess.
I'll hex the hunter after it's.
Uh-oh.
Body's gonna hex Shaman in a second.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting we got Hex. All these abilities that are PvP in this phase.
This rogues. Shadow step to me. I'm gonna get a bop.
Whirlwinding Warrior.
Uh-oh.
My Lock's dead. You can target.
Hunters back out.
Bops are all on
We
CD.
go this guy's skull.
Uh-oh.
Somebody hex hunter.
This fight goes from really fun to really snooze after you kill 2.
When did it become really fun?
Was it really fun ever? Like.
On the pool, when everything's running everywhere.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to heal up
It's different.
There's gonna be. I was just having a look. Like where with Plato, where you can get it to auto color nameplates just by what the mob is really good for the totems. I just set it up for the totems, and it makes it really easy to see them in the fucking mess.
And you just class color.
Alright, let's
them
go
as well.
purple. Let's kill the rogue. Really good job with the CC in the back.
Next thing.
Yeah.
Innovate.
I'll get you in a sec. Come in there.
That banish just makes it a joke though with the druid. Like,
Oh, we'll kill the druid after this.
no, you just perma banish it to the end, right? Like,
no,
it does
no.
DR.
It's
Oh,
not
it does DR.
Yeah, it's not like a PvE banish.
What determines their
But
target?
I don't think it can trinket it, right? Because it would have done that.
Yeah.
I just bleed
Going
down.
druid?
Bleed down. Go the druid.
And CC hunter. It's fine for dots.
Whirlwinding Warrior next one.
Alright, we killed the druid, then we cleave down, they got no more heals.
CC hunter.
I don't think you have to CC anymore.
Is this the best the Horde
Ooh,
has to
maybe.
offer?
I think cyclones will be really strong for the melee ones hitting people. Just cyclone them.
Right, let's just not CC, try and grab everything and cleave it.
Maybe death grip in the hunter.
Bunch up, so they all bunch up.
Oh,
Pulls off.
disengaged immediately. This guy
Very nice.
PvP'd.
Is there healing going out?
Not anymore.
Nah, CC's just shit. Ah, not CC. AoE's just bad.
Alright, let's just pick a target. Skull, then X.
Blade Storm.
Parried disarm, of course.
You can hodge him, like, He stopped it. Actually, no, I heard strong thing. Ignore me. I'm a fucking moron.
Gonna be interested to see the strats to do the disc or kill quick, like the quickest kill. It's gonna be some insane go in, cleave them down, kick everything.
10 rogues.
It's going to be a way to exploit so they
Rogue
take
main,
one
no
person,
brain.
bomb here or something.
Just all mages, all sheeps.
Oh my
Collected me.
god.
It's a Terrence thing.
Terrence.
Stun from behind. You should be able to.
Alright, next boss, we are going to try the cheese strat. So healers, you get to butt clench for this fight. So what we're going to do is, yeah, we'll go to this entrance. We are all going to stack right in here into this entrance. Don't zone out.
Fuck.
I'm going to assign a few players special roles. So this is going to be our Disfreeze Tricks, our Hunter Spur. We'll do Toz as the tank. And we want one more who can DPS and move quite well. Or maybe heal. But basically, what will happen is, as the DPS, we're all going to go get the purple buff. The players I assigned are going to get the white buff. And as the white buff players, there's going to be little orbs that float all around the room. And your objective is to eat the white ones when they try to get into our little raid corner. So don't let any white orbs through you into the raid. As the raid, very simple. We just tank and spank DPS. No mechanics. We're gonna try and cheese it.
Fearsome
well,
winged
harbingers of the Lich King.
And we're all hitting
Build the
salt.
kick.
Oh yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So what'll happen is we're just we walk over to this purple orb. We click the purple one. The 3 players I assign go get the white orb. We'll pull both bosses back into here. If you're the purple orb, you want to kill Skull. If you're the white orb, you want to kill X. They've got a shared HP pool. So just blast like that. We want to be nice and tight stacked. So when the orbs float around the room, our white players are going to eat the white orbs. And then you're going to let the purple orbs come through and buff us. It's just going to be pull them in here, tank and spank for a bit. What'll happen is halfway through, it always goes the white orbs take the damage first, doesn't it? So what'll happen is
I don't think it can change.
Random. Yeah.
It'll be like one of them will do something. We just don't know which one it'll be.
Yeah. They'll do the vortex. It might be the dark vortex or the light vortex.
Okay, so there's going to be a vortex as one ability. It's just basically he winds up and then pulses a big bit of damage. And then the second thing is the other guy gets a shield on him, and we've got to burn through that shield and then kick his ability before it goes out. So even as after purple, if while we're DPSing Skull, if X casts his ability, we have to switch to X to do damage to X and then kick his ability. Yeah, emphasis on a big bit of damage. So for the first one, we're gonna let's just have Polinar. You're gonna be in charge of doing AM Shadow. And you're going to AM Shadow to save the guys with the white debuff.
So that's if he casts, if the light guy casts light vortex. You don't aim Shadow for Shadow vortex.
And
sorry,
then,
other way around. But yeah.
Yep, and then Toz, you're going to raid sack. And which paladin is running AM Fire? Or Fire Aura?
I have Fire Aura on. But
Alright, so Toz, you are going to AM Fire.
I can't AM.
Oh, right. Don't worry then. Maybe, do you want to swap with one of the
Yeah, Mala can do
healers?
it, maybe.
Yeah. So Mala will get you to AM Fire, and Toz will get you to raid sack. And basically, we're
what's the ability for it?
It's the light vort. Oh, I'll have a look at the actual name. But when the light guy starts casting vortex.
Yeah, we'll just get in. We'll see the abilities. We'll wipe, and then we can fix stuff after that. So, but basically, as the raid, all we're doing is just stacking in this corner and blasting. If you've got a purple thing underneath, try and avoid the white ones. But the guys protecting us, you guys will sort of be on your flares here, and you'll just protect us from anything coming in. And basically, it's just tank and spank until the big damage goes out. Let's pull. Let's do it. So let's get our soul stones on the 3 white players if we can.
5, 4.
As the raid, we
3,
just sit back and wait here.
2,
We'll lust when they get in.
1.
No.
Name of our dark master.
So just right in the door, guys. Right in the door.
King, you will die.
He's taking skull.
Skull.
Face it away. So we don't get parries. Don't take it out, but.
Right, gotcha.
So if you guys eating the orbs,
yeah.
You guys, yeah. Right, here's all the little orbs coming out now. Special ability coming in too. Who let that white orb in? Swap color.
It's light vortex? No, it's light vortex. So this is where you desack and AM.
Yep, so this is what you got to heal through, guys. Did we get any D-sacks or AM out?
I desacked.
We got a desack. We didn't. I don't know if we got an AM.
Yep.
Mala
so
desacked as well. Yeah.
Yep, so that's the cheese ability. We just got to heal through that. Everyone's going to use their defensives. We only get one of them, and it's a kill.
For the white circus too, like I'll be in the middle, and then one of you should be on each side. You don't want to both be on the same side. So.
Yeah. So you guys should just be split evenly.
Do we just have 2 soakers, or is there more in 25?
There's 3. So you've got the tank, one on the left, one on the right, and if we needed, like, we're just chucking in an extra one.
And so try and get it closer into the gate and spin it, so we can be tucked.
Yeah, so this strat relies on us not getting any white orbs into the raid. And nice and tight, so if a purple orb comes in, we all eat it, get the buff. It's not really a buffer to get 100 stacks, but...
Did they change Lost back, or is this just how it is on PTR?
It's just how
Just
it is on
PTR.
PTR.
Right.
It was working at the start, and then they changed something, and they broke it.
Pretty standard.
So, just quickly, Ode, can Zert just stand in the door with the boss facing the door, or should he be like facing towards me and the melee should be on the door?
The raid's in the door.
Yeah,
like
cool. So
we don't care about the
he's-
direction he faces it. We just don't want to be parrying.
Yeah, okay.
So you both can be in, and then you're sort of standing at your
Yeah, I spin.
end
So I'm
parts to
facing.
get the white
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm standing about here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want more soakers?
No, I think we had the positioning a bit messed up, so the one whole side wasn't really getting covered.
Did any white
We'll
orbs
fix
even
it
get
now.
in?
No, like one I hit a little bit close, and it might have clipped like one person, but I don't think none from the outside. Only the ones that would have spawned on top of you all.
Isn't that the only reason we need the soakers?
Yeah, to stop the
white orbs
other
getting
orbs
in,
hitting
but
us.
none
yeah.
got in.
Yeah.
It's just now we've got to deal with how we can do that heal. Is it one of the 4 random abilities that happen, or is it 2 of them at the same time? So if the light one gets cast, is that the ability we had to kick?
No. That was the one we had to. The one that was just cast is the one we had to desack and aim fire. Because
Yep, so
the light
it's
vortex.
a random one of 4 abilities, each cooldown.
Yeah, although I don't think they cast the packed one until much later. Maybe they
Okay,
do actually.
So it might be.
Oh, no,
say, like
actually they
those
do.
2.
Yeah, I think they do. Yeah. So it's either, as I understand it, either of them will do a vortex. There'll be a dark vortex or a light vortex, or the twins pact, which heals them, which is the one you have to burn through the shield and kick.
Yep. All right. So everyone, I sort of want you to hold an ability for that. We're gonna need to absolutely smash heals. So Pallies, you'll maybe all have to hold bubbles. Like all the DKs hold AMS. If you've got an ability where you can survive it, like rogues. I'm not sure if feint works, but whatever. It'll be cloak actually. Even
Yeah,
the
cloak and
warriors, like
feint should work.
field walling, like half our raid can survive. Mages, ice block. And if we can sort of have half our raid that doesn't need mega healing, then the other we might be able to survive. Alright, let's try again. Full 20.
Let the games begin.
So the soakers will take that same sort of damage as well when it's the other one. All us will take no damage. Alright, make sure you get our buffs, guys. Go get your buffs, go get
5,
your buffs.
4,
I'll do another time.
3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's 2 people without. 3 people without.
Just run over and go get it. You can run out
For
this
the
way.
Lich King, you will die.
Is that positioning right there?
Yep.
Unworthy.
Are we taking so much damage? Right, special ability 1 coming up.
That's just the people with the light buff.
Yep, this is
that are
the
gonna get hurt.
boss, the shadow one.
Unworthy.
Alright, have a soul stone to you. No soul stone to use. Nice. Oh, they wouldn't reset, which you can. Alright, so that's the one, healers. You gotta like you have to stay alive there. We got any white soakers? We get a few people come out and just get the white debuff and start soaking the white things. Alright, now ready for the next special ability.
So you don't need to go out to them too. You can just.
This is the one where we burn and kick. Burn and kick. And kick. Nice.
So if you're soaking, you don't need to run to them. It's just to stop them if they're coming in. So like you don't need to bait them or whatever. If you don't get one, it doesn't matter. It's just stopping them from hitting the melee. So, and you also don't want to get hit by the black ones, or else you grief the melee. So that's all. Uncle, if we get the other one, I desack for accident, so you'll have to desack as well. If we get another vortex. Copy. Light vortex.
Unworthy.
Alright, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so I feel like
yeah. So we want to try, I mean, if we want to use this strat 5 healing, because I think a lot of the videos I watched, there's 5 healers instead of 4 if they're doing this.
And we might have been fine. Trix was just dead there.
You can also do a bit of switching as well, like.
We didn't have lost either.
Yeah, if we get a bit of like good RNG, say that order, we could send like 5 more people over to get the white debuff, so it's less healing.
Yeah, hit Darkbane, hit Darkbane. But it depends on RNG too, like if we just never get the shit vortex, like it just doesn't RNG,
everyone on
and it's GG.
I don't think we have enough people left.
Yeah, there's nowhere near enough DPS.
They were really good.
Yeah, but there was 6 DPS instead of 7 DPS.
Yeah, but no, that
We do no damage to it though, like half damage.
Yeah, so everyone kind of needs to be alive to burn through the shield on the other guy.
So the alternate option is we could do like a half cheese, where we cheese it for the first half, and then if we get good RNG at the start, you just go, everyone just goes swaps their debuff.
How much is the power up debuff? Is it 100% damage?
It was a fair bit. I got it.
Because I only had like 71 stacks. It's the best I've had.
It's a bit of RNG.
Yeah.
Is there a downside to having... Oh, never mind. That's the threat thing, right? I was going to say, why isn't Zert white, but never mind.
That's racist.
That's fine. That's super doable. Like,
I mean, like, he's going to do 50% less damage, but if you can hold aggro, it'll be okay.
Do you want to do a tester with me on white? See if the threat's alright?
Is that additional catch? Or that looked close enough anyway? And it's
So,
just
like, I think the catching was fine. It was fine. It was just, like, all we died to there was, like, Trix died to the Surge, and then it was just downhill from there.
So that's basically for the. There's only a few targets with the light buff. When they cast the Dark Vortex, you're gonna need to basically bomb those targets.
Yeah. So it'll be me, Toz, that is, Trix, and Spurg, if it's the light vortex.
So should we get a soul
So
stone
dark
out of
vortex.
Exodus?
Dark vortex.
We had the best order of RNG there, didn't we? Like killing the
It's pretty good.
the shield and the black one.
Not quite.
Best would be shit
Best
shield.
okay, the shit one last.
Yeah.
The 2 shields
Oh,
first,
see-
and then the shit ones last.
So you never get like 2 of the shield on the same person. Like it does like alternates all 4 of those. Is what you're saying?
Yeah,
in-
so
in random order?
there's 4
order.
abilities, and they go 1, 2, 3, 4 in a random order.
Okay. I just thought it went like I had a
Let's
chance.
get our
at any of
buffs.
them.
We've got
So
lots
is
of time,
is
so we won't be able to
Zert tanking light?
Yes.
Yes.
So it is
Okay.
light.
So
Okay.
Zert tank skull.
I just had my tricks wrong on the last one.
If you don't have a thing, you're gonna just die too. So make sure you got it.
Right.
Hammer doesn't have one.
He's got it.
I get your buff.
Comps
Pull
doesn't have
15.
one.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
You want to be
1.
Shadow, I think, comps.
In the name of our Dark Master, for the Lich King.
Right. Big heals. Is it just because we're not in range? That's why we're taking this big AoE, or does it still go out heals?
I'm not sure.
Can't seems constant.
Right, last it up. Let's go full set. Alright, first ability coming up in 7. Yep, now it'll raid second. Switch targets. That's the
Hit Dark Bane. Hit Dark Bane.
Yep, it's the kick one. Pump everyone, pump, pump, pump. Got it, nice. Back on skull. Next abilities in 12. Just making sure you're not eating those purple beams there. Right, good. This is the kick one. This is the best RNG. Break the shield on skull. Alright, let's blast. So just so we can keep it simple, I'm just going to have Mala, you're going to raid sack the first one, and Holy Uncle, you're going to raid sack the second one. Just so we don't have to think about it.
Send a Divine Hymn on it as well, I think.
Yeah.
I'm ready to just pain sup as well, ready to use your bubbles and defensives. Let's see who it's on.
Shred and Force, please innervate Bloody.
Oh, is that blood?
Innervate Bloody, please.
Battle Res is one of the healers.
So
Dark
this is
Vortex.
a good one. So paint up
this
the
is
white
heal-
those ones.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
white guys.
Paint up.
Paint up yourself, ready to heal Trix, Berg, and Toz. and we just kill the boss.
Sorry, I paint up to myself, but
Yeah, no, that's what we're meant to do.
You're
Yeah,
supposed
that's
to.
fine. That's fine.
It's alright, you did a Geordie. We kill the boss before the next ability. So this is the cheese.
Geordie.
That was like BIS RNG.
That's
just
BIS
now.
RNG, yes.
Yeah.
Alright, hardest boss probably cheesed out.
Just touch the white mechanic easy.
You can actually deflect that as well, so it's pretty retarded.
What, the orb?
The AoE.
Oh, really?
Parents at all.
That's fucking joke then.
Yeah,
Jesus.
so maybe we just... I don't know, everyone has their own. Because
Yeah,
if
two
it's
hunters
better other
with one
RNG, we got to do it on the other one anyway.
A mighty blow has been
Yeah, if you
dealt
had
to
two
the
hunters.
Lich King.
2 hunters and then the
You've
tank, and it's a
proven
joke.
yourselves as able-bodied champions of
Right,
the
we're about to go down to the
Crusade.
floor. Last boss, a noob.
We will strike against ice
Has this been on heroic or not, or is this normal?
This is
This is
heroic.
right.
There
Wow.
is no challenge that we cannot face
Okay.
united.
Fun next phase.
Yeah, they're like 20 eye levels higher than
I
what we would
hope
have
you
been
like Alder.
back in the day.
Used to be doing older
Yeah.
runs, so get used to it.
Oh, the fact that we can see there the cheese strat too, you're DPSing through the shield that you're doing like minus 50% damage on as well and still getting it.
Yeah. If you
Yeah,
can't
Yeah, that's why I
make
thought it
that,
was on normal or something.
if you can't make that with the cheese strat, you can just put a few more on the white, like
Yeah.
on the white orbs, a few more DPS. So like you could have another melee there, because even when I swapped, it wasn't too hard to just pick up the old white one. Right, next boss is relatively simple. Like there's not much mechanics, but it's a really funny check. Right at the end, basically at 30%, the boss will soft enrage. Everyone in the raid takes a percentage tick damage, and the boss heals for if the raid has more health. So the idea is to keep the raid as low as possible and absolutely blast the boss.
Guests have arrived.
Do we have a third tank?
Promised.
I can go tank if you want. Shred and
Helpline gonna come in.
I
Can
think
check
he's...
if he's around, but yeah, we got
Buddy needs
Shred.
to bounce now. I'm talking to Trav, trying to get him to fill.
The body's out, so we need a Resto Shaman.
I can dual box for a minute. Like
Maybe just get D rank
you-
if D rank's here.
No,
Get him to heal.
I don't know if he is. Either he is D rank.
He's muted, he's deafened, but he might be here.
Shama can heal as well.
I can heal if someone wants to DPS, if that's an option.
We had a goblin mage around us before too. Let us see who's still hovering.
Alright, so who said they could tank again? Sorry.
Shred and puss. I can either do it on the bear or I can jump on my pally.
Do you have a good tank set on your druid?
It's like 5.1 or I don't know. I can put it on if you want.
I wouldn't know what's good, but could you tank the boss?
I think
That's what
so.
I'm asking. Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have
If
you
it's
tank the boss.
5.1, yeah, you'll be able to tank the boss, I think it'll be fun.
I think the hardest
that could be
part,
a
which
bit-
I think the two
minute.
tanks should practice, would be the ads, the solid
Yeah.
would be the ads, but...
Yeah.
Alright, so basically what will happen is, we run in, it's going to be a sort of tank and spank. Ads are going to spawn 2 sets of ads, like one on the right, one on the left, so like green flare and... I'll just do 2 green. And then what they're going to do, we have to kill these ads. There's going to be icicle shards. I think they float up in the air and then they fall down after
You
on a
death
random
grip
player
them
or
down.
something.
You death grip them to where you want them, like
Okay,
on Malagos.
Yep. So basically, these ads have to be tanked under these ice stings, otherwise they will burrow, and then they heal the boss. That's all phase 1 is. Basically, ads spawn, we pull them in onto the ice shards that we leave on the ground, we cleave them down, and then phase 2, it's just like a random timer phase, I think, like 60 seconds after. What will happen is the boss will burrow underground. There's those 4 ice things will spawn again, and then the boss will sort of turn into a big spike and just charge a random player. So when this charges you, you've got to avoid it. You can bop the damage. So like if it's getting close to you, you can just bop you and you can just eat the rest of it. But ideally, you run these over the. I think you run the spike over the new orbs that we created, and it closes them.
Yeah.
And then after that, phase 1 repeats. Basically, same thing. Add spawn, bring him into the frozen thing, kill boss. At 30%, the boss does a sort of a soft enrage, and the entire raid takes percentage damage of the HP pool. So you can click off your forts, you can click off your commanding shouts, stuff like that. And the boss heals depending on the HP of the raid. So ideally, we have the raid as low as possible. However, the percentage ticks will always do a minimum amount. So once you reach, say, like 2k health, you'll die. And so that's sort of a hard enrage. It's a very, very panicky and healer intensive thing. Yeah, so it's just basically all the raids going to be sub 30% health except the tank. We need to have a healing debuff on the tank during that push. And ideally, we're doing that 30% transition aligned with the ads. So ads, we ideally just kill the ads, transition to 30% and pump the boss. Or maybe like have the ads at 30%, transition the boss there. Right, let's get in it. This is going to take a bit of prog, especially for the tanks picking up their ads and the healers realizing how hard people get hit.
Yeah. So Shred, you can take the boss like where he is to start, and then when he comes up from a burrow, that's just like where we'll tank him probably moving forward, and we'll reposition ice to there. Zert, I'll grab the ads that spawn on the right side facing the boss now, the 2 there, and you can get the 2 on the left facing the boss now.
Yep, sure.
Right, someone said as well it might have been normal mode, and it's been hotfix, so shit might be hitting harder. So we'll just have to see and adjust. Right, were we okay with our raid comp? Do people need to go? Or?
I feel like everything's buggy at the moment, bro. I swear to God, my energy regen's more than it should be too.
Yeah, they're just buffing more buffs for Feral.
I can probably do on the
it might just be the lag.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, I got a lot more fucking health too.
Let's soulstone. Let's just soulstone our tanks, I think. There we go. Right, so the first thing that we're aiming for is how we're going to position the icicles. We ideally want them near the boss, but not on the boss, and stacked up together so we can efficient cleave. Alright, recheck and let's just start.
But once icicles get death grip down too, they still need to be killed, and then they drop the thing. So
tank him where he is when he comes up from burrow. Tank him where he is again.
yeah, and we'll reposition icicles around that.
Yeah.
Bro.
Right, was everyone ready there? Full 10.
Yep.
Let's go. Just face him away as well, so just pull him back
5,
slightly and
4,
face him away, or just
3,
run
Are we
straight to
waiting
him.
last for
2,
30%?
1.
Yeah, we'll definitely lost 30%. Alright, get in there, Big Bear. In, turn him around. Alright. He kills on that tank.
Okay.
Alright, kill the Frost Sphere 1. Alright. Kill the Frost Sphere 2, ideally next to it. If we can get another grip on it.
First ads are in.
Yep. Tanks on the ads. Picking up
sorry,
the ads.
sorry, not the boss.
Yeah, got it.
The ad, and I pallied.
Alright. Bring them together for cleave. And we kill ads. Everyone switch to the ads, okay? Everyone switch to the ads. These ads need to die ASAP.
So they also teleport if there's people away, so we want to have totals and shit all re-dropped right under the boss.
Right after we kill ads, we're back on the boss, and this is all we do.
So just stack, you need to be stacked under the boss, or else the ads can teleport to you and burrow. Sorry, under the boss or on frost ship, that's it. New ads are going to spawn.
Like, as a DPS, you honestly don't care if you're sitting in that thing and being slowed. Until the next phase, right? Let's focus the ads, turn and switch to the ads, tricks the tanks, stuff like that. Tank stuns out. Does Peli stun work, or do you have to have a
Yep.
glyph?
No, I've got a glyph, it's just 30 seconds unglyphed, 15 seconds glyphed, so it's fine.
Right, beautiful. Alright, phase 2, let's walk into the middle a bit.
Oh, ice shit.
And I think these frost spheres just fall down from the sky. If not, just dot them so they fall down. I got 9k, yeah, just kill them and fall them down. Alright, watch the big spike. Who's it on me? Where is it?
It's
Straight up the middle.
Alright, so
So
if you're struggling, just
It's
go
coming
for a
through the raid.
Careful.
Alright, so ideally what we're doing, yeah, we're cutting it to the corners, so try and run to the side and then kite.
Then over a patch.
And ideally we don't bop.
So run it through the.
You got to run it through a patch.
Yeah, don't close those patches that we have. We want to close these 4 patches in the middle. Alright, so now we only have 1 patch for the ads to get up.
That was really good. Like that
just
long.
try and close one of these ones.
Yeah, that long.
Does it stop? Okay, so as soon as you
merge.
freeze it, it's done.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
now
So
moving back to the start at the position.
Yeah, yeah. So if you can kite for really long, that means you can have more frost patches. But like
Okay,
new
so
orbs spawn.
Do we get new orbs?
No,
No,
you
we don't get new
Right.
orbs. So you just need to be
so
like
move
conservative.
him up because we want the ads into the slow. Quickly get him into the slow, switch to the ads. Everyone on the ads. So does this mean we have to do it before the next phase?
Basically, yeah. Or we need to have some strats to deal with kiting for longer, like bops or whatever. So I think like the play is we need to look into it better. Like you only want to break like 1 or 2 ice patches in a submerge, no more.
I think DBS will be fine to transition up this phase. Like once we know what we're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we're definitely hesitant on a lot of stuff.
And we got a whole patch to spare still, like at the back of the room.
Ideally we have like stack these 2 patches because in the next phase as well, there's we still gonna kill ads. Alright. Switching to these ads. Alright, let's get the boss low and then after these ads are dead, we're gonna do a transition. Stacking up, don't get struck like that.
Yeah, okay, so that's what it is. That's what the stun is for when they cast to interrupt the kick, the teleport AoE fucking one-shot thing they just did.
Right, so
People
he's
not
gone down
standing
again.
over the ice, yeah?
Yeah.
No, you're just going to be close. You don't have to stand over the ice.
I was wrong before. They cast it, and then that's what the stun, like why you need hit cap as a pally, and then you Holy Wrath, and it stuns them, and they don't cast
so
it.
that's when we're stunning that.
Do I have to be closer? Is that why they teleported to me? Or?
No, they should have been stunned. Yeah, they should.
Because I'm pretty sure they jumped onto me.
Yeah, they should have been stunned. So
Right.
you still want to be close, but yes.
Yeah, was that positioning good, or do you want me closer?
I think that was fine. Is that shred?
Yeah.
I think that was fine. Like the only thing I'd say is if you can, I don't know if you're alive now. If you can see, pretend I'm you and you're tanking the boss. If you can have him like that on a patch.
So you want him
so
over
that-
to patch and me off it? Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're off it in there, and it means we just got heaps of room to bring in the ads from the sides and have like 2 here, 2 over the other side, and then it's nice and neat.
Yep.
Yeah, I can do that.
That's a good first attempt. Tanks know what they're doing with the ads, and now we've got to get to the fun part.
So with the kiting, so everyone understands, he'll chase you until you pop an ice patch, and then he'll retarget someone. So you don't want to pop the ice patch too soon, because then we're going to just have constant retargets and run out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
is that
correct.
short, or does he come back up after a certain amount of ice things?
No,
it's time based.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
you have to try and hold it as long as possible, and that's what the bops are usually for. You
You
stand
sit in
in
the
front
bops
of
for
one
full
and you
max,
sit
yeah.
in bops. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd run around like a dickhead and use my boots, and then when boots are running out, I'd be in front of a patch, call for a bop, sit in the bop, and then when it's about to run out, go over the patch.
So did we get 4 orbs at the start as well, but we only knocked down 2?
No, I think there's 6 all up, and we knocked down 2 at the start, then the rest in the phase.
Yeah, so we just want to make sure we're nice and together with those 2 at the start, so parties hold and so they're easier to hold.
So
Tanks have an
repair
easier
bottom.
time bringing them together.
Okay, so Bloody has to go.
But that's literally the whole fight, except for the weird damage and the healing that goes out in the last phase.
I mean, Kama can heal, and we can get a DPS in. If anyone has...
Who do we have set?
Sift the ranks around.
Yeah, Chubbs was on, just hunting him down.
I think I'll run in with a fucking defensive gun this time too.
Yeah, maybe don't boots. You can
Don't
just
boot.
walk at normal speed. Yeah.
Yeah, that I got slapped. I was like, oh.
Just outrange your healers for the first 5 seconds of the pool.
The healing was okay on the tank setup, wasn't it? Healers
Yeah, it was
seemed
fine.
really comfortable.
A little spicy when the ads come in at the beginning there, but it's alright otherwise.
How many stacks did you get to, Zert? Like, I only ever got to 9 or 10. I never went over that.
No, I didn't even have a number.
That's the max.
Oh, it's max,
9 and 10,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So like when you're one tanking it, you get your stacks up like that. You do your stun, and then you do your kite.
Yeah, okay. It seemed like part of that, if we kill them fast enough, they don't even do the shit that needs to be interrupted, like to just die.
Shouldn't need it either, but if there's one that's stuck out that starts trying to submerge, he's not on ice yet, the death grip seems to be a lifesaver there. So it'd be like a DK, just be ready for that call to go out at any stage.
Okay, it's gonna you'll
That's
have to
more like
icebound because you're gonna get destroyed, but
Yeah.
you should be okay with the icebound.
But yeah, saves one submerging, but again, something's already gone wrong if it didn't make it to the ice patch yet.
Was Trav around? Did Bloody say?
He said he was going to check with him, but not
Okay.
confirmed.
We can 24 on this boss as well. 3 healing might be a bit spicy, but I've seen
Sham
people kill
can
with
go
24.
resto.
Yeah, I'll go rest.
I'll try and find someone.
Yeah, it looks like our 3 main sub options have all got busy.
Not a bad raid considering you have no idea how to do anything. Yeah, go heal Shema. Let's just do some practice pulls. Let's just see if we can figure out that phase 2 a bit better.
Yeah.
I think phase 1 is looking pretty smooth.
So I'll do, maybe we just assign, like I'll do the first bop. So if you're the first person targeted, just go run, like kite a little bit, stand next to an ice thing, and then when the spikes are about to hit you, call for a bop, I'll bop you, and then just before bop's about to end, like 1 second left, step into the ice patch, and then we repeat. So maybe like me, Mala, Polinar is the order.
Right,
what was that for,
can we
sorry?
just creep up, see how close we can get, so we know?
Bops for the
5,
kiting in the
4,
submerge phase,
3,
like people will just
2,
call them.
1.
Okay,
We
get
can
pretty close.
pre-cast.
Yeah.
Will serve as your tomb.
So should we death grip that frost thing that's right above it?
I'll get the left one.
Yeah, nice.
Let's get the. Have we got 2 here?
Second one?
Oops. Yeah, get the second one now.
Oh, sorry, wrong target.
2 have burrowed.
What? Are they not on it?
They must have been just off.
Yeah.
It looked on.
They will have 6. Standard.
Alright, yeah, let's switch it out. Sorry, just
See,
switch the
I'll try
ads.
and pick up 4. We'll see what happens. I've got Shibboleth.
Yeah, I know the others 2 are here.
Interrupt.
Big AoE guys, let's go. Bring him in.
Yep.
That just threat.
Yes, I think. Let me check. Yep.
Alright, get off the slow, otherwise we're fucked.
Yeah, so maybe we only want 1 down because he might just he triggered 2 there with the thing.
Yeah, that's a real grief.
So we want to be moving off ahead of the
Hang on,
burrow.
no. Can we move these frost spikes into a better position now? I'll try and grab this one down. I'm ready to switch to the left one down.
Retarget coming.
Wait, why did I get bopped?
I bopped the wrong priest, that's my bad. I meant to bop comps.
That might have been me, not you.
Can we get in a... Do they just fall down? No, maybe AoE.
Yeah, still need to death grip them down and then kill them. Or like get a hunter.
No,
I think
you can
like
just
back in
kill
the day, you
them
used to
in
get
the
a
air.
hunter to shoot them in the air and drop them.
Yeah, they just drop where they die then on the ground below.
The thing to keep in mind is if someone dies to the spikes, they don't reset in speed. They'll just keep chasing the next person like really quickly.
So this is why he gets tanked sort of between two ice patches generally.
So you can kite him through the middle of them.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Because he
So
just broke 2 of them.
So we want like one on
Is
each back leg.
is that just because we were too slow to get out, and then he targeted someone right underneath us?
Well, no, because he
No.
burrows right there, right, and he
He
starts.
burrows
his
on
fucking
top of
impale.
yeah, on top of or just in front of a circle. So he's like always going to hit one immediately, unless you've got the frost patch like off to his side. Like if it's the ads are like, if the frost patch is right off to his side and the ads are tanked on there, then that way when he burrows, if we all don't stand near that frost patch, he'll either go the other way or miss it. He won't just instantly be in its path and trigger it.
So phase 1, take him to the side of an ice patch. Phase 2, tank him over it. Is
Have a
what
look
you're saying?
at the timer maybe, and when it's like 5 seconds from burrow, maybe drag him a bit / raid move off early.
Yeah.
Yep, I can do that. And it's
suppose,
always it is a timer when he burrows. It's not percentage.
Yeah,
it's a timer.
Yeah, righto.
Yeah, it
suppose
should
like
be
the other-
scripted, so we know when to get ready for it. We just need to move earlier.
Yeah.
So I'm also
Yeah.
thinking as well. I watched a lot of people, and that's where they positioned it. But what about if we position it more in the middle? But so the ads coming quicker.
Yeah, plot doesn't really matter. If we just face pull him and then drag him
It's
back
just
a little bit, that
How
might be
will that
good.
affect phase 2?
Well,
Well,
I
if
think-
we have them, our good ones in the middle, is it just going to screw us because we don't have room to kite?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the
'Cause-
idea is them to be at the front, and then you're booting to break the ones at the back, and always keeping your safe spot ones, like your starting spot ones.
Because that might be the play, like you do it there, and then when submerge happens, you move him just off, and then everyone boots to the door, like back here, and then you drop a frost patch like on either side, like on the left and the right, and then whoever gets targeted goes to the right, everyone else goes to the left. We do the bop thing, and then we definitely know which way it's going to move, like it's going to follow
So
the
here's what we're
pack.
going to do. We're going to not pull down our 2 original things. So we're going to pull down 2 at the start, and those 2 are going to be out 2 for the entire thing. So we're going to pull those down at the start. We're going to DPS the boss. During phase 2, I want all the ranged DPS to shoot the 4 ones in the air. They're going to drop sort of in the middle of the arena, and those 4 are the ones that we're going to close. We're not going to close or touch the ones till we have the boss out. If that makes sense.
And at,
Put him in a good
at
spot,
5
leave him there.
seconds too, I'll just boot out.
Oh,
I'll
don't
boot
boots
him.
out. You don't want to waste your boots. You can just sort of backpedal them away, because as soon as we're on those ads, everyone should be DPSing the ads. So you
Yeah,
can sort
right,
of
cool.
back him off. Back him
Yep,
like
yep.
to the corner.
To the wall.
Of the, yep.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Let's go.
We should be aiming to only close 2 per submerge as well, right?
Yeah.
'Cause-
Even if we close 3, just it should be okay. Because DPS is low, but we'll be able to transition before that second. So the second burrow for sure.
5, 4, 3.
Might even just
2,
not wait in yellow at this
1.
time. Can we get 4 down now?
We can do as many as we want.
Yeah, get them all down now. Oh no, there's 6 total. I get what you mean. You guys are gonna hit the frost sphere when it came down. Group some cooldown. Right, there's our 2. So you can position the boss a bit better. So you guys stand sort of on like the green flare. Got the ads, everyone?
Yeah.
Can we kick that Shadow Strike as well?
Yeah, I did it on 2, but that one might have been just a range.
So you can move back a tiny bit more if you want, just so.
So we really be careful. Yeah.
Like, why are we dying? Is that just throughout to the ad?
Yeah. One was on the boss.
Through to the boss. Okay. Right, bring the ads in. We need those MDs and tricks early.
Alright, I'm moving him. Oh no, I'm front. Moving.
Not too bad. That's far enough. That's far enough. And now we're gonna go. Everyone like to the white player. White player, everyone. just move too slow there. Like, range, you don't have to stand in the frosting. If you're going to stand in it, stand on the tip.
So can we just bop in there and have him sit outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's popped.
So it's Bozzy?
How long have we got? How long?
On
30
Mala, so you
seconds.
could bubble.
Oh, I'm just going
I
to bring
think,
another
no,
frosting
I
tree
think
down.
if you bubble it,
No, he's doing it now. Oh, he bopped himself like a fucking chart. Yeah, perfect.
So
Yeah,
we can
so
close
that's the way it's
one of
supposed
the
to
two corner ones up here near the boss, and then that's our next spot.
Yep, 15 seconds, so I'm just going to kite this one.
Yeah, who's it on?
So
You can close one of the
cool.
corner ones, we're fine if you close one.
Heal him.
Heal him, heal him, heal him.
Might be.
I'm just trying
He's
to the
so
range.
far out of range.
Yeah, okay.
Right, boss up. Practice this. Are they getting days before they come in?
People pulling, like threats
Oh, so
pulling
you
up,
can't-
and then yeah, it's just like, so that's why we stack so that they're always moving to exactly in position. One burrowed just then, it didn't get in quite quick enough because of threat. So one will come up later.
So why don't we put our healers? Does he do a frontal cone?
I'm pretty sure. He's still inside that whatever that is frozen there.
Freezing slash.
He doesn't.
Can I just get a healer to stand behind the tank? Or maybe one of the paladins who runs Righteous Fury who thinks they're going to get aggro on the abs?
Remember, your threat is. Oh, I taunted boss there, sorry. You missed target.
Oh, good.
Does freedom work on the ice patch though?
Yes, yes.
You could get a freedom on the first person to get targeted here after the submerge.
I'm dead.
Like a few of you guys as well. When we say we want you on the edge, you're standing like 5 or 10 yards away from the edge. You get teleported back onto you, and then they can burrow straight away because you're not close enough. Alright, let's just die standing up spike. We're going backwards here, which is not what we want. A bit less focus on trying to min-max some things. Let's just focus on boss damage and zugging.
But can you help MD mine in? I think Zert's doing okay because he's a Death Knight, but I'm always losing one to Shammer or to Mala as I'm trying to position him.
Right in it.
So since we're not having issues with the ads, I want us to focus on a bit more boss damage and then switch to the ads a little later.
I'm just gonna Hearth real quick and get a glyph.
Right.
For more threat.
How hard are the ads hitting? We'll try one tank.
When you got 10 stacks, pretty hard, but otherwise not too bad.
Oh, you're struggling off a threat though.
Yeah, I need to. It's just. I think it's just positioning a little bit too, because people aren't super stacked. Like when someone pulls threat, they're changing directions instead of coming straight towards the boss and stuff.
Like if he's not doing a frontal cone, he'll just maybe over near the tank. That way they have to run through the raid.
Yeah.
Get to you.
But if you're like, yeah, just directly under the boss's back 2 legs, and you pull threat, like it'll be fine in terms of positioning. Obviously not. You'll get killed if they hit you, but it'll always come to where we need it to be.
Can I just get a summon back, please?
Alright, buffs out, go 30. maybe even like army 1, army rotation, something weird like that.
5, 4, 3,
Target dummies.
2,
Spam target dummies.
1.
This place will serve as
Right, kill
your
the frost spheres.
tomb.
Another DK, pull the other one down. Anyone gonna kill the frost sphere? Don't worry about it. We'll get another one. Right, horrible spot.
Yeah, that ad might not make it to us, but I'll group him and start this image.
No, you got top boss, you got top boss. Okay. That was my bad. Yeah, that was my bad. It's a quicker cast than I thought for the thinger. Can we battle res? I've got boss third if you just pick up both sides of that. Spoke and help with D&T, Shred's left. Right, taunt whenever you're ready, Shred, when you've got enough health and stuff.
Taunting in 3, 2, 1.
You out now, too. You're out for this year, Toz?
Yeah,
so this is what I think is the perfect positioning for the stuff. Range have their spot in the middle.
Gonna pull him over the left here.
Just focus the boss a bit more. Kill rats now. Right, get off the middle of the frozen thing. Run to the other side.
So it looks like there's a set timer for when they shadow strike actually, so we can plan it really well. Comps just can't. Never mind. Alright, you go up, you go up, you go up. That's alright.
I'm just gonna get another one down in the raid. You want to kill all the phosphorus range as well.
Alright, pop pop Laura, and then Laura just go stand right here. Look where Screw is. Come stand right next to the frost thing, and then just before you bop in, you want to. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's it.
I think you want to trank these in rage scales too.
Sussy.
Use spikes.
So it's skull, away from skull.
Yeah, with 10 seconds.
Sussy.
Someone else tricks. We can just
Yeah,
bop. We
that's
should bop. Bop,
Big
bop,
away
bop,
or
bop, bop.
bop.
In position for the boss, everyone else.
Yep.
Threat doesn't
So it comes
reset,
up
so it'll
there.
just run. Yeah.
Yep.
Just move him up a bit more. Yeah, that's good. Alright, we're always going to be shit because of that Right, let's punt boss. Switch to ads now.
Yeah, okay. The shadow strike's on a set timer, but if they're alive when the timer happens, they'll do it. But if they're dead, they just don't do anything.
Try and get spot boss on
Pop boss, pop boss. Up if we get smooth saucy.
Yeah, easy.
Right, we're going to be looking to transition, so pump boss. Pump boss. Ignore the ads. 13 seconds to get to 30%. If you're a cleaver, cleave the ads. Pump boss, pump boss, pump boss. Right, on ads now, we failed to check.
I tossed jump.
Horning the spears.
We'll have to B-res Toz. Right, getting
Yep,
away.
I'll get him. Getting
Oh
towards
no,
the end.
we got no... Alright, we'll just see if we can see the arc okay.
Play two like max edges from each other.
So, like, it's good to see here. If the spikes hit you, even if they're not targeting you, they will just, like, instantly kill you. So we should be spreading while we wait for it to pick the first target and then later, so it doesn't just pick someone and then kill 6 people at once as well. Will we miss that by like 3% or something?
2, I think, or 1.5.
Yep, alright. That was just a shitty start. Please, when we do those first groups, kill the ads. We got 9k health.
When they're on the actual ice, do they do much damage still?
They do the same amount of damage, they just fight them if you position properly.
They can't burrow when they're on the ice. They can blink, but they can't submerge.
There is way too much AoE going out on the second summoned burrowers. Like, the boss is going to burrow, you can AoE after if you're not being chased. Like, they're dying when the boss... That's efficient boss damage that's being wasted.
Yeah, our tanks get kind of wrecked though around that time.
Yeah, I
we
know.
haven't been kiting at all. Like, we can try and start kiting
Yeah,
now. So
after you do your stun, you should be on the edge of the ice, and you're able to get that 2-3 seconds, and you drop your stacks. So as for the two tanks taking the ads, that's something you guys should be focusing on. Getting them there, watching your debuff. When your debuff say at like 7 seconds or something, get that stun out when they would do their teleport around that sort of same time, and back off and drop their stacks.
The Shadow Strike only happens like once a minute, basically. Like, there's a timer for it with the Murphin one. And like what I did then, the timer worked. I just pre-stunned them, like half a second out, and then they didn't cast. But then that whole first wave, like, there was never an opportunity they were going to stun as well, or cast it, so we can be a bit more free with kiting and stunning and moving and stuff.
Alright, so as for the orbs, I'm going to go in and grip the left one down. Naz, can I get you to just grip the right one down? And that way we can have our two things and focus on boss damage. Right, let's go pull 20. Right, we haven't even hit the hard part of the fight yet, so... Get ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This place will serve as your tomb.
Left one coming down. Right, pretty good. Let's get on the ads now. Smashing the boss. Right, on the boss as hard as you can, let's go. You need a cooldown as well at the end of this as well, tanks. Just get ready for the pain stops and stuff.
Moving ball.
The thing we just need to be careful there, Ode, is one of those burrowers got slowed heaps by the out patch. Like, the patch
No one
stuck
should
out.
be touched. Why is that out patch even there in the first place? Like, how did that even get there? Who's damaging that?
I see. Oh.
Alright, let's get the spheres down. Kill the spheres, guys. Give us places to put them.
You got buff, sorry, you got buff. Sorry, I didn't know you were...
Alright, see those two around that. Everyone else should just be in the middle. See we're gonna try and take the boss on like the green flare.
Oh!
Right.
Yeah, that's a deterrence. Careful.
So Necro.
Necro.
Just any of the back ones you can close it if you need, guys.
Get him up.
Yeah, so it starts off really slow, then speeds right up.
Pop him. Need to pop him. Shama. Yeah, good.
So why are you standing there and closing the ones that we want to DPS the boss on?
Back again. So no pop here. It emerges in 2 seconds,
Right.
so if you can just kite there.
Alright, we're gonna
I'm
run
gonna
back
pull
here
into
so
the
we're in
front
the
one.
middle. Yep. Alright, pump and boss everyone.
You add straight away.
The ads are gonna come in really shit, and there's not much space for these ads either, so tanks, you gotta be perfect. Kill the ads now, switch. Right on boss. Yep, we're gonna push 17 seconds to push to 30. Just commit.
I got the interrupt just after they teleported, so
Kill ads now. Move off the slow, move off the ice.
Yeah, move off the ice. Oh, now they died.
Yeah, we still gotta.
Pop Trixon. Right, just stand there. It's too close.
Too close already.
Yeah, you've got to stand.
Alright, try and close that last one, guys. Just do your best to stay alive. Just fuck it, close it. Then don't worry. Alright, no more things to slow, so you just gotta kite this next one. Boots away in the corner. Raid just go to the opposite side. Raid start to head towards the entrance. Get to the opposite side. One ad came out.
yeah, one borrowed.
Kill the ad, guys. Kill the ad. Borrowed again. Right, there's a lot of shit kiting, I'm going to be honest. If you're getting targeted, run to the side and then run to the corner of the map. Very simple.
Another sword.
That's a frost trap, by the way. No.
Oh, really?
I saw you stand by him. I know exactly what's going through his mind.
I don't know, bro. They all look the same to me. It's a thought that counts, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to explain the fight a bit now because a lot of people seem like they have got no idea what's going on. When we first run in, we're going to grip 2 of the frost things from the sky, and then we're going to kill those 2 and only those 2. We're not killing any of the other 4 that'll be in the back. We're going to pump the boss. The 4 ads are going to come in. Once they've got threat, we're going to kill the first wave of the 4 ads. Then we're going to get back on the boss, pump the boss, and then once aggro's good on those next set of ads, we're still going to cleave down those second set of ads. If everyone's alive, we shouldn't have any issues. As soon as he burrows down, we're all going to run into the middle. I want all the range to focus the 4 remaining frost orbs in the sky, and they're going to fall down. Those 4 that we knock out in the middle, those are going to be the ones that we're going to close. Okay, so if you get targeted by the spike, I want you to run to the side, and then wrap around one of those 4 that have fallen down. We do not want to kite the spike towards our 2 that we've placed where the boss is now. Those 2 have to remain, and those are the ones we're going to use for the entire fight. As soon as the next phase comes back up, we're just going to get in and we're going to push. If no one's dead, we make the DPS check easy, and we're fine to see that 3rd phase.
Then the real fight begins.
When we hit that 30%, the raid frames are going to be absolutely going straight down. Don't panic, okay? You take percentage damage, so if you can click off your fort, click off your commanding shout, do it during that stage, except the tanks. So does everyone understand that, especially what we're doing with the orbs and the kiting? Because that's our biggest weakness right at the moment.
Does that mean I don't want to use survival instincts in the last phase either?
It's a bit different as a tank. You'll kind of always be topped. Yeah, you'll just always be topped.
Yeah, so it's alright to use it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Do we have a bot rotation for our submerge phase?
Yeah, so it should be
getting like
me,
1 and then not 1.
Yeah, it should be Toz into Malakane into Polinar, and then maybe you as like Holy as the backup if the range, like we're out of range or something. It's really bad.
Copy.
So if you're getting targeted, don't run around the back. Just get away from everyone else. Move to the edge of 1, Like, and
So
then call a
like
bomb
you
when you
can,
need it.
you have 4 things which you can close. So we don't have to panic too much because we can close 4. So run to the if you get targeted, run in between the frost traps to the side, let the thing come to you, and then sort of wrap it around and close. If you've got the bops up ready to go, we just sit and wait for the bop, and then you run through the thing and close it.
I haven't been able to test it, but if I ice block it, does it stop chasing me, or will it just sit there?
Yes, it stops chasing you when it targets a random player. Think like Flame Leviathan. Say you jump out of your vehicle, he's just going to turn and go to someone else.
Yep.
Right, let's go.
How many guys got 25 people?
I think we need to fill in 1 to 2 pools. Do you have a tune ready?
We'll be dead.
I just had a pool, mate.
5,
What?
4, 3, 2, 1.
I know what
Alright, let's go.
you said.
Pop you can pop your cooldowns here on pool as well. The threat's okay. Alright, ready for the group frost things to come down and kill.
There's none on the right side.
Did no one just switch to a
It got gripped, but then did get killed.
Okay, just wait. There it is. They're a bit split, so tanks just tank them in your side ones, and we just have to do the uneven sort of feed. Switching to the ads now, please.
I missed one of the strikes because they were split. It was out of range.
I'll bring it a bit closer.
Nah, you've got to keep it there just the way the things are positioned.
One might have burrowed, I think.
Pump the boss. No, I think we killed 4.
It can't burrow on the ice.
Okay, cool. I thought it might have been the one that did teleported maybe, but we'll see.
Pumping the boss for as long as we can here. Still on the boss. Right, switching to the ads now.
Am I right to leave the boss here because there's a gap?
Yep. As soon as he burrows, we're backing off. Back off now. Run to the sides. Range, kill the frost spheres in the air.
Is it
Run to
targeting?
the side, whoever
Yeah,
you got.
so I'll just bop
You
myself.
bop yourself.
those
You
frost
bop
spheres.
yourself. You bop yourself there. And then there's going to be a sphere
There we
just
go,
here
now
for
we've
you.
got our
Yeah,
4.
perfect.
Everyone's standing in the middle now. Everyone's standing in the middle. And if you get targeted, you just run out. And then you wrap it around the next one.
Oh shit.
Oh, what the fuck?
I was in that, right?
Yeah, that was...
Might have been lag.
Yeah.
Run out. If we
I'll
don't
bop
want, you
lock
can't close. Yep, good.
Not one of the
Oh,
front
sorry, that
ones.
was... I
can't
got way
close
too
our
early.
ones, so right. It's alright. Ready to swap, guys. You know where the orb is, so you can just swap position.
It's Malachite, you can bop yourself, mate, so you can kite and do it.
I think I accidentally bopped you, Toz.
I do have
House
bop.
over.
Yeah.
Alright, 10 seconds. So we can close the next one, or this will be it. So let's just sort of position ourselves for the boss. Really nice, really nice. Let him run in position, and let's pump. Pumping boss until the ads are in. Ads are in, switch to the ads.
What's good, Jed, is we can be off the... We can be off the...
Oh, tank died.
Yeah, Ted's got it, Ted's got it, Ted's got it, Ted's got it.
Very slow reaction. Yep.
Be out of
get
that
one
res
shit.
zone.
Did you just get one shot? Shred?
I'm a fucking monkey.
Put them in the gap, please. Tell me.
Change,
I went into
form.
fucking human form.
Yeah.
Alright, but that as for the raid, perfect everyone else.
Yo, just paint something, paint something. I got everything, I got everything, I got everything.
No, there's no point this time. Kill the ads,
we would've-
everyone.
Yeah,
Kill the
yeah.
ads.
We just don't hit the phase, right?
Yeah,
You're
that's
1%
one.
and then it burrows. Yeah, but I mean, we could have seen the last phase.
Yeah, that was my bad, guys.
Submerged. Oh, you stunned him? Nice. Alright, just do your best to kite. Oh, I only want to see like one person dying each of these times.
I think we might just need to change it too. So if you're targeted, you need to call when you want to bop, because there was like one day where 2 times we bopped early because it was close, and then the person kiting just bootsed, and we had
Feel
a
free to
bit more
close
time.
the next one if you get targeted, just as it speeds right up. Don't close it quickly, Necro. Just let it speed up until you can't run it. Close it. Yeah, go down. Right, 16 seconds. If you get targeted, you're probably dead now anyway. Just gonna speed up too quick, maybe. Right, just run, Forest, run. My noob's up. Don't attack. Just die.
Another soul to sate the host.
Yeah. That's just a TPS check that we need to make.
Do you still spawn those 4 aids after 30%?
But you get security rank?
Yes. Everything stays the same.
Yeah. Okay.
The swarm shall overtake you.
That's it. Leeching Swarm.
Saw the new phase, Pog.
What's your turn?
Right. Good from everyone.
Probably just
Minus
same
a bit of
line,
tank
same
retardation, but
What was that, Darren?
D rank, that's the name on the PTR.
Nice name, dude.
Thanks, man.
Alright, so when we get in that last phase as well, let's... Does anyone know what the minimum tick damage is?
It's like 239 or something.
It's 250.
There you go.
Okay, so like as soon as you as a player see yourself around that sub 1k, good time to pop your Hellstone and help the healers out. And is it reduced by defensives as well? Or is it still at minimum 250?
I'm not actually sure.
We're not really using D-sacks before then, so we can start just chaining them.
I've been doing them when like 20 seconds after the ads come in.
I think we should be de-stacking though each wave of ads, yeah. Like once the stacks are up.
Okay.
With that holy
Okay,
ankle
summoning
death on
portal
the
phase.
ice patch there, I think he needs to run all the way through it. He's saying he stopped like in the middle, and that's what popped him up.
I think that was
I
ping,
think
dude.
that was lag.
Yeah, I think it was
Like
ping.
it looked very much to me like lag.
I got caught in there a bit. I think the edge of the graphic's not actually the edge of the effect either. Like it's one of those things.
Yeah. Ideally you're not running through it because you get slowed as well, but
Yeah.
if you are doing that, just freedom yourself or chuck a freedom out on the player. Oh, you're good, let's go for 20.
I'm not good. What's happening? Yes. Need to drink food. Need Hellstone. Thank you. I have no idea what's going on either, so good luck to me.
Okay, we'll explain it as we run.
This pull time is live, yeah?
5,
Yep.
Can you
4,
pre-pot? Can you pre-pot?
3,
Yep.
Yes.
2, 1.
It's like a very not much mechanics like.
Serve as your tomb.
We get to
For the
stand here and
philosophy.
pump.
Yeah, one
First
great
one.
guess.
So bother blowing CDs now? No.
Try and get the second one close to it.
My frames are so fucked.
Who I signed as? Did we just not kill yours? No. Threat, tanks.
Yeah, so they pulled right as I was dragging. Like I had to go extra far because of the thing. Oh my god, thank you.
For the ads. Back on boss. Let's big res him up. Oh, I just probably not what he said.
get him up in burrow phase.
Right, smashing boss. Let the ads get aggro. Why is he dazed? Switch to the ads now. Get off the frost trap. Kill all the range, kill the 4 things after we kill the ads. There's not enough edge damage going out. People, why are you guys not damaging the ads?
They're not grouped enough. Our AoE was not hitting.
I mean,
all
I saw 5 melee run away and do nothing.
Thanks, I can get next, Bob.
Position in the middle. Right, if you get targeted D rank, you just gotta boots and kite it for as long as you can, and then see one of those frost patches. Just drag it over one of those frost patches.
Popping up, popping up, popping up. Okay.
I've lost track of what's on my next.
Yeah, you're next. It's on Sussy.
Burrow is here, Burrow. Got him on the ice pad.
Yep.
You just
Everyone
go...
switch to the ad.
Oh. Oh, I got too late.
Sussy, where were you going anyway?
Trying to get away.
Like, which ice thing were you trying to target to close?
Oh, fuck, stars.
Yeah, I was trying to run to the one at the front.
The one that we're not supposed to go to.
Okay.
Like, you gotta think, guys.
How long does it submerge for? How long does it come back up for? Sorry.
Another minute, I think. Yep.
Yeah. It's a bit.
Switch to the ads.
Yeah,
White.
down, so
Sorry, yeah. Sorry for asking a question.
I'm gonna explain it every attempt because there's 25 people who can get targeted by this thingo, and 1 death screws everything up. So we have 4 portals we can close. Alright? Which are going to be the 4 ones that we spawn after he burrows. So see the 2 that where the boss is standing now? We don't touch them, we don't close them, we don't go anywhere near them. As soon as he burrows, we all group up in the middle after killing the ads. We kill the 4 orbs in the sky. And then if you get targeted, I want you to kite thing around to one of those 4 frozen things on the ground and you close it. Okay, I don't care about where we can close 4. So I don't care about you kiting it for a long time and getting the bops and all that shit. Just make sure you don't run it through the raid, or do your best not to. And just make sure you don't die.
I mean, you still need to kite it for a little bit, otherwise we're gonna run out of things.
Like there's 4.
Yeah, but there's 2 submerge phases. We pop them all instantly.
No, there's 1 submerge phase.
We're only getting 2 because we're shit.
We're getting
dying.
2 because someone dies every single time.
And please, just like the frost orbs at the start, please, if you kill them quickly and they position properly, it makes it so much easier for getting the ads in quickly and like with good threat, where if we need to move really far in weird positions and they're not stacked for cleave, it just slows it all down. So if there's a frost orb down in melee, just hit it and like kill it quickly. It'll be like 1 auto from everyone and then back to the boss.
If it starts flying up after the group as well, just ranged hit it for us. Like, it'll be in the same position.
It's got 9k health, it's hardly anything.
Just look at it and it dies.
Right, so we're gonna go in, we're gonna rip the shit down, kill it, then we're gonna pop our trinkets and cooldowns on the boss, pump the boss, and we'll go from there. Let's do it. Pull 20.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This place will serve as your tomb.
Perfect.
Fuck, my fire elite didn't reset.
Nothing
It's
resets.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You do something to make that other burrow coming slowly. We don't want that.
Yeah, I'm heading with Avenger. She'll have to stop.
This submerge, I'll run him to the right.
Yeah, you're gonna need to.
Yeah, you can start moving him now.
I've got another wave ends.
Yeah, but like, why not just move him now and get him ready? That's good.
Yep, I'll move him a bit further.
Oh, no, that's perfect.
He won't eat the patch there?
Oh no, you'll move him a little bit more just as he's got.
Yeah, okay.
Go now, everyone on ads, finish ads, get off the ice thing so you're not slowed. After we kill these, quickly kill the frost spheres. Quickly kill the stuff in the airs.
I don't have one.
Zal's got me accepting.
Just pick one of these orbs.
Oh shit.
Run over it when the bot nearly runs out.
The next one is getting targeted. We might have to just pull a proper order here. Right, lock pull, just I want you to close white flare 1. Just take your time. Next one is we're going to close purple flare 1. Or you can close purple flare now.
Pop him.
Right, white flare 1, you might not be able to see it. It's the one in the same direction. We close that one next. You can go now, Polnar. You can just close it early. Oh. Hank, let's go. Pull the boss up.
We get port again, sorry, for Zert.
Yep.
Remember our positioning. Get to the side. Up and boss. We only lost a heal also.
One of yours isn't on Zert, just yeah, Colton's moving up.
It's done.
Might need the bits as well. Right, try and bring the ads in a bit closer to the clue. Pump and boss. Better DPS.
We want boss where he was for our pull.
Keep him right here. No more submergers. Pump boss. Alright, we're making the timer easy. I want us to focus the ads for a bit. So let's focus the ads now.
DSAC here.
Zert down.
Alright, everyone on boss now. Everyone on boss. Push to 30. Oh, he's going down a lot slower than I thought. Right, there's a phase. Kill the ads.
Right, Spag, you empty in that side again for me.
Alright, this is. Remember, don't panic. Watch your health. This is the phase. We pop lust, and we go.
He's killing higher than 30.
Yeah, that's because we're not doing damage. We have aim shot bot. We got hardly any debuffs on them. Aim shot is. Oh no, right, limit cap. And that's it, guys.
Why don't the CDs reset? Is it just a bug?
It's bugged. Yeah, it's
Okay,
bugged.
fair enough. I just wanted to know. It's really fucking annoying.
Because Blizzard hate you.
We lost our probably best healer in that phase, our Resto Shaman as well. But
We
that's
can use army to tank those ads too. Like if we army on top of the boss and then they'll just sit there and hit the army on top of the boss on a frost patch.
We're going to get another whole set of waves. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I was
yeah.
thinking of armying those next ones.
Those late ones, yeah.
Do we keep sated too?
Yep.
Which
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Do the ads
Which
keep
part of
spawning?
no CDs?
Yeah, the ads keep spawning right the way through the fight until it dies.
But there's no more submerge anymore, right?
No more submerge. That's it. Yeah, it just blast him. Kill him or die.
Fuck, those ads hurt as well, right?
You want
they-
aim
they
shot
wreck you.
this as well.
Yeah, you have to aim shot. They had the last phase. Unless we want to go something like a rogue poison.
I mean,
You mean
Does it matter me standing out when the ads are there?
I've been using it.
No, it's fine. I'll just do my job properly and
Oh,
stuff.
we got the
then
so we
be
got
out.
mind numbing, so we don't mind numbing's heal, yeah.
No, that's
wound. It's wound.
Wound. Yep.
Is mind numbing the cast speed?
Yeah, it's the cast speed one.
Yeah, that's how do rogues work? If you weapon swap Fock mind
They have
numbing,
no
will that
brains.
all the ads? Because one of them then, like the submerge was a 10-second cast, right? So if we have that, then they just will sit there and do nothing for 8 seconds. And
You
then I
can try
stun
it
them.
and see if it works.
Curse of tongues or
If it'll actually debuff them.
Yeah. Because it's like there's a really clear timer for submerge, and we'll know like if it's going to happen whilst there's.
Actually, I don't have
ads up on
my numbing on me. Do you, Necro?
I think you're complicating it.
Do you want to chuck me on?
We don't need to do
Yeah,
that
it probably
shit, it's
doesn't
just
really matter. It doesn't matter.
Zug
It doesn't
boss.
matter.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
We're 3 tanking. Maybe it's something that you have to do with 1 or 2 tanks, but focus on not dying. So this is as well healers. This is the 30% onwards is you guys purely on you. All right, let's go.
Did we talk about penetrating cold?
Whoa, whoa, Put a jumper on.
What's that? I don't know the
It's a
mechanics.
debuff in phase. Okay, we're going. It's a debuff in phase 3 that you have to heal. It does like 6k ticks or something.
Is that in addition to the locust swarm?
In addition to it, yeah. It's like
Okay, so that's just something healers got to keep an eye on. I didn't grip mine because I'm retarded.
It's 4k ticks.
Sorry. Out on the ads, everyone. Back on boss.
Okay.
We're just taunting the boss for fun now, teams.
Yeah, so I wasn't quick enough to grab it that time.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Berg, if you can empty
Wait,
that same
hang on.
side.
Do we have?
I got B res this time. I'll do it during intermission.
You're on your own, Toz. One
Alright,
tank
I'm gonna
here.
bubble sack.
Let them get all grouped up. You got threats. Switch the ads. Everyone on ads.
Why?
We don't need a tank, just cart him over the slow, we're fine. Okay, we're not fine.
Just stand in the spike. We're getting a lot of stupid mistakes here and not really seeing much improvement.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's my bet on that one. The health
What we'll
bars.
do is we'll have a 5-minute break. Everyone go get a drink, and then let's come back and just kill this. If anyone needs to leave, please say so.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we'll go to like maybe to go to like 11, not an hour.
Yeah, I think mainly for the Resto Shaman and the Holy Pallies is if you pull threat, the only thing that's going to get it back off you is a taunt. Like we won't be able to out threat you, because you just generate like 45k threat as they're running in. So just be mindful of that.
I keep thinking not to release.
I'm like, oh, I'm right next to Billy.
Why? Because you have stated.
Yeah, the week where I'm just sitting here looking at the screen. Jesus Christ.
We've been conditioned into not doing it.
I'm trained.
Okay, so you probably have to have your pallies healing the penetrating cold targets. And then say our priest as well, bubbling them.
That'll work out. We've still got to send big heals on the tanks, so someone to drop holy lights on will be good.
Yeah.
Don't you have penetrating cold in phase 1 as well?
Yeah,
Yes,
it goes out all the time.
and
But
it's just not scary until phase 3.
Yeah.
Is it 6k ticks? That's probably why you don't want to get below 30%.
Yeah,
Like you want to sit at
6k ticks.
30%, right? Yeah.
The music in this place is sort of like Final Fantasy VII, eh?
Didn't play Final Fantasy VII. I'll take your word for it. I also have music down on like the minimum settings, so I can't even hear it.
Yeah, I normally do too. I've never actually heard the music in here before.
You cannot command me.
Right, we're all back. So what we're going to do here is in phase 2, we're going to assign the sort of portals or the crossings on the ground to the people who get targeted. Okay, so it's going to be absolutely brain dead. If you get targeted first, I want you to come to the one over here on purple. If you get targeted second, I want you to come to the one over near right. And if you get targeted third, ideally the double green one there. So we're just going to go in, we're going to close those 3 portals. The boss is going to be closer to the where we want him to finish. So it would be good to pump. If we need a 4th one, obviously we'll just kite him to the single green flare. But other than that, let's go. We should be able to at least get to that last phase every time without any issues.
Clockwise, yeah? Clockwise.
It'll be anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise.
Well, I'm glad I asked.
So we start, so first kiter purple, second kiter white, third kiter double green, 4th kiter single
Lol,
green.
snack pack.
Right, pre-pot's ready. Pop your 2 minutes on pull here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This place will serve as your tomb.
Alright, left one coming in soon now. Right one's down. Right, position yourself in the middle. Focus the ads now. Top boss. Very clean, really good. We have a gap in the middle as well, so you can...
Yeah, mate.
Oh, maybe just to be safe, dragon off. Just right at the end.
Yep.
Damage is really good. We can switch to the ads now, guys. Switch to the ads now. Alright, run to the middle, everyone. Run to the middle. First guy, you're going to go to the white player because the boss is over there. Sorry. First guy's going to the white player and we're going clockwise. Yeah, kill the ads in the air, please, guys.
There you go. Thank you.
Right, after the white player, you're going to the purple one. Yep, if you get targeted, you go to the purple one. Everyone should be in the middle. Be in the middle, guys. Middle, 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 middle. Steering to the purple player one.
I'm there now.
Right, next one's to the single green. It's just next to it. Right, colonize to the single green. Get away from the spike, guys. Away from the spike. Good. Next person targeted to the double green, and then we're done. So don't get in the road of the spikes. Right, next person to the double green. Just try and bop Saucy as well. You've got a sort of bait for another 5 seconds. Give me res chubs. Let's move up to where the boss is going to pull. So the boss is going to come up here. Move up to where the boss is. Back on the boss. Let's pump.
Can't heal yourself.
Why can't?
So the shut itself.
Yeah, I can't push my buttons.
Yeah, I'm spamming guys.
I was
like
spamming
20
it there,
times.
alt tabbing like, why the fuck is it taunt going off? What the fuck's happening? That was a really good pull. That was really good kiting too.
Server didn't shoot itself. I can still press.
I was gonna say I'm still.
Unfortunately, I could still push whirlwind, so I should have
Yeah, mine shut itself.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, there's a group of you just running on the spot, like in the middle of the room. It's funny.
Yeah. So just with those kiting guys, now that you've seen, I think that assigning the portals, or basically closing them like that, is we're going to do that exactly every attempt.
Yeah.
So everyone, a few of you guys sort of wandered off away from the middle. Please just stay stacked in the middle so that if the person gets targeted, he's able to move without the raid getting hit by the spike.
Yeah. And if you aren't getting targeted and the target goes out, just get the fuck out of the middle like as quickly as you can so you don't cop the thing. And then once it breaks the ice, back to the middle.
So after the first one, sort of run on the middle side of the spike and just run around the orb. Just buys us that few extra seconds rather than running straight into the orb and trying to walk slowly through it. I don't know what to do. Exit.
Yeah, mine full on.
When I released, it fixed it for me.
Alright, just close the game. We'll go to 10:30 because a few people have to leave and we'll just up it before 10:30.
Yeah, that's fine.
Be nice to dig into that final phase because we've definitely done the prog in the first part. Oh yay, for the third time, raid frames reset.
You're enjoying the PTR, mate. Play public test trial. Very good.
Don't forget that for all the people
Blizzard
who died.
thanks you.
Thanks for testing our game that we are fucking useless at.
Do you have full damage lock full?
Imagine using default raid frames. Terrible.
Using default Gatorade frames.
Sorry, almost done. Right, just ready check, make sure everyone's game's okay. And then we'll book. Just waiting on Toz.
Oh, sorry. Ready.
4:15. Let's go. We got this.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This place will serve as your tomb.
Kill the frost for you.
Other DK group down. That's okay enough. Yep, we got our place in the middle. Killing the ads.
You tank the ads a little bit closer on the boss.
What?
Okay.
Sorry, I was slow there. I GCD left myself. I could do one Doug.
You would have poured to me in the middle of the frost patch.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If it's if I don't send the cast, they can go to anyone. It's my that's my fuck up.
Wait, we got 2 reses.
Yep.
If we do, just use them.
It's quite confused.
Good ank Z-rank.
I'll get
Already out.
an intermission.
Bring him in. One burrowed as well.
Yeah,
There's a hole in the
back up.
middle as well. Switch to the ads, everyone on the ads, everyone on the ads. Boss's damage is okay still.
Yep, I'll leave him here.
Back off.
We just closed one.
It's alright. I'll grip the other one and put it in a proper position.
Spell is coming out.
It's none.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, there's one
Is it?
in our tank, yeah.
Yep.
Right. Go to the green one there, green flare next. Double on the back first, remember? If you're targeted, 2 on the back.
You can do your own bob. You can do your own bob.
Yep. And we're going to target purple player next. And then that's all we're closing. So get away from the purple player 1, everyone, and reposition for the boss. Close.
You got bob, Phoenix. You got bob. You got bob.
You gotta stay as long as you can, Phoenix.
No, it's
Boss is
all
coming
for
up. Try not to 3 seconds. Let's not just close it. One of these ones. 2, 1. Boss is up. Right, perfect. Go. See if you could just sort of walk it back a bit, 1 or 2 steps back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull him back.
The ads, guys, go ads. Pump a boss, pump a boss. Big damage. We have to stay on him the whole time now. On the boss only.
They're out of range. They're out of range there. So 200.
No.
What was the boss's percent?
34.
2 TPS. Like, dead the whole time. For the ads.
So, like, that right one was a little slow again, and because of that, the positioning, the ads were just always too far apart to stun.
If you get targeted, just go to a corner and just try and kite for as long as possible until it dies. Let's see if we can give the healers at least a bit of practice. Like, you're gonna die, so just do that. So raid start to move all the way to the other side. Move to the opposite side from where it is now, raid. And if you get targeted, you basically stand still. The raid, all the raid starts to run away. So next person to target it comes to X, pretty much. Right, and then the raid runs to the opposite side.
There's no way.
No, we just want to at least have half the raid. Like, the raid should be standing on X by now. No one understands.
You can still
what's
pop
going
and
on.
like stand there for 10 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's no need, like we can just have one person die, it's still 10 seconds.
Right, kill the tanks. Just keep him still. Doesn't matter where we take him now.
Yeah.
Let's transition.
Shall overtake you. Another soul.
Don't worry.
To sate the host.
We're gonna have one more attempt.
I reckon with those ads on the DK side, they're casting Submerge so late that there's probably no reason why I can't just bring them over to where Toz is as well and just have all 4 on the same ice patch, unless people think it's too risky in terms of a Submerge happening on the way.
No,
Okay.
ideally we have them all 4. We're cleaving all 4 together.
But like, if we just have one ice patch directly behind the boss, like that's enough. We don't need one on each side.
You want 2 down there just to make it bigger because it's a pretty small area. Like.
Yeah, I guess like the problem is like they're not overlapping, so there may as well just be one.
Okay,
because
that's
then they're
based.
stacked,
That's on
you know.
us then. That's on the DK group. So shit, we should be running straight at the noob's butt and gripping from the middle.
Yeah.
So 2 down for insurance overlapping and tanks taking them together. Is that it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So like, I'll try and pull it down to how far forward do we pull him?
Like on the
Just go like
ring,
that.
basically. Is like,
Yeah, bring him to the edge of the ring.
Yep. So we just want to pull him down about. That's the distance apart where you want to kill it.
Like as you're running your melee, just like tilt your camera up and pick one, the left or the right, and then just target it and hit it once as you're running it, and then swap to the bus. They act like critters, so it's a bit hard to target.
Right. Full timer, let's go.
Just eating, sorry.
It's not ninja pool, please.
Five,
Right,
4,
Griffith's ready.
3, 2, 1.
This place will serve as your tomb.
Line's gone.
Yeah, they're
Might be
both
another
gone.
one.
They're both gone.
Right, we're just gonna get another one. The other DKs. Can you grip one? Alright, good. Good out soon.
Just kidding.
I think there was bricks to Toz and mine just got ripped off my... So he had 3 on him, then 4 to deliver killing blow.
Like, that's fine. We just gotta rotate the cooldown for that. Just quick.
They just kind of split off
no,
guard
we're
because- Yeah, my button's not working again. I can't push anything, so. The game also
Okay,
has
it's fucked
the
as well.
standing. Yeah, like those threads in the back think that they're meleeing me.
Yeah, I can't put up diseases. Right, since the game's starting to shit itself, we're sort of
That's because that's where you are, Toz.
We'll just we'll call it there. Thanks everyone for coming. I think we got some. Well, we were pretty shit on a noob. I think we got some good sort of prog in, which is what you kind of want for the very first raid, getting in there. See the mechanics, understand it. Think about the little cheeses. Good to go. I'm sure next time, like, everyone comes in and does this boss, we'll be able to smash it. No problem.
Yeah, burrow phase is infinitely cleaner compared to our first few attempts.
Oh, he's burrowing, don't you worry.
He's dancing on my screen at the moment.
Burrowing these nuts. Or something of that nature.
And we still got 29 attempts remain.
Oh, sorry, was that it? That's a FK for a
Yeah,
second.
that's it.
Alright.
What's the MD cooldown for hunters?
30 seconds.
30. So you just like, so if we run 2 hunters, we'll have one for
each side.
both ads,
always.
each side, every wave.
I was just saying to Shammer, I think he'll have to spec into threat reduction, and then we might just like if we pre-salve one of the holy pallies. There's no other time we'll really need salve on this fight. Like pre-salve them as the ads are coming in. That'll help too.
Because did Anub actually do a frontal cone? Because otherwise you just put your holy paladins in front.
He does like a slash that I think is a cone.
He did something like that when you were tanking him, Toz, but that was after when I was counting down to take him back off you. He did it and it didn't hit me. I don't know if I dodged it or I don't know.
We better check the logs, I suppose.
Yeah,
maybe you could just
he
sort of
definitely
take
did it when I was there.
Take him facing the right, you have your holy paladins on the other side of the frost, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work too, yeah.
Toz, I'm gonna post a screenshot of gear in tanks. That's Drog's gear. He is tanking all 4 burrowers. I don't have the log because it's private.
Yeah, so they're doing the one strap, which is
That's
what we'll probably do.
almost
safe,
exactly what I'm wearing. Yep. He's just he'd be hit cap. Yeah, that's basically exactly what I'm wearing. His gems and gear's just a little bit different because he's got the cloak that we haven't seen drop yet.
How are you stunning the ads?
Holy Wrath.
Is there any reason, I'm just thinking outside the box, but is there any reason why the ads couldn't be stunned multiple times?
Besides DR, like no.
Besides DR, yeah, like once you did it for that minute mark or whatever you were saying.
Yeah,
like a few more and it'd be less dangerous on the tank.
What's Wrath stun length?
3 seconds.
Yeah, see, that's a pretty shit stun. You might just do a hodge. No,
yeah, you could hodge
only
them
do it half the time then.
But like even with 2 tanks, right? Like you could hodge like an entire set or however many pallies you've got.
Just run a Giga Chad prop warrior for your 5-second stun.
Yeah.
It'll be 5 into 1.5.
Is that how long shockwave is? 5 seconds.
Yep.
Can't.
Oh, sorry. I've just been informed that they were wanting the 4 before the hot fix to damage.
Yeah.
But they're gonna 3 tank tomorrow. Spineless, that is.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
So we had the extra damage in now, or is that still a fix to come?
Yeah, we had it in. I think.
No, we had it. Yeah. So my mate messaged me sort of when we were on Twins or Faction Champions saying that they've stealth buffed a noob. Because they were doing a noob really easily beforehand, now they're struggling. But
a 3 tank feral druid on boss, prop pally, prop warrior would be like make it a joke. Well, not a joke, it'd make it a lot easier.
You mean I'm busting out the tank set? Yeah, buddy. Let's go, man.
I think you'll be taking the boss either way, dude,
Get
on
to stand
D-Bear
there
for
and press
sure.
mangle. Get to stand there and press mangle, and then benefit from having 30% movement speed the whole time. Get fucking owned.
I think
Press
get ripped
what?
off by a boomkin while you have 4 chicken buffs.
Yeah, it's not possible. It's not possible.
Oh, I can't wait till we do the prog. 4 chicken buffs.
You may as well fucking chicken it up.
Okay, not banned in the regression runs.
Hey, loot farm, mate. Just do 50, like literally just destroy the bosses so quickly. Get the loot quick.